today.
Well, Coach, thanks for joining us. Good luck out there tonight.
Thank you, guys.
That'll do it for the Coach's Corner. As you just heard head coach Jill Thomas. When we come back, RJ and I will take you around the GAC and look at some of the other matchups around the league tonight and give you our keys to the game. Keep it right here as we're just minutes away from the 2016 Battle of Ravine, right here on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16 plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Printmania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Printmania offers a variety of t-shirts for you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Printmania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Printmania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
For Henderson State Ready Apparel and Souvenirs, stop by the Ready Bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Ready Bookstore is open before every Ready football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Ready Bookstore, where you can purchase, rent, and sell back textbooks every day. The Ready Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Ready Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
Back here at the Duke Wells Center as we are about 3 minutes and 45 seconds away from the opening tip. Let's go around the Great American Conference real quick and see some games in action tonight. It's Harding versus Arkansas Tech tonight. That ball game being played in Russellville. Northwestern Oklahoma and Southwestern Oklahoma square off in Weatherford. Southeastern Oklahoma takes on East Central at Ada. Arkansas Monticello is at home with taking on Southern Arkansas. And then you've got Southern Nazarene at Oklahoma Baptist. That ball game in Shawnee, Oklahoma. That's a look around the Great American Conference. And Hunter's got an update on the GAC standings.
Yeah, RJ, a pivotal matchup here for the Reddies trying to get back on track. They've lost 3 of their last 4 conference games after starting out 4-0 in the conference for the first time since the 2011 season. But right now they're kind of trailing a little bit here in the conference race as they've lost 3 of their last 4. You look at the standings right now, Arkansas Tech leading the way in first place at a perfect 8-0 record. They're 10-2 overall. Right behind them is the Harding Lady Bisons. They're 7-1, 9-3 overall. And then you've got a deadlock there battling for third place as you've got Southern Arkansas, Arkansas Monticello, Southwestern Oklahoma, and Henderson State all battling for that third place position. All 4 of those teams with a 5-3 conference record. Right now the Reddies at 6-8 overall, while SWASU's 9-5, Monticello 8-4, and SAU 9-3. So it's going to be an interesting race there in that top half of the conference to see, the battle of supremacy, to see who can compete with the Arkansas Tech and Harding. And another huge matchup on Thursday here at the Duke Wells Center as the Reddies going to be taking on Arkansas Tech, following that up with the game at Harding on Saturday. So a couple of pivotal matchups here coming up for the Reddies.
Well, let's look at Ouachita Baptist, and this is an offensive team that likes to run a 4-out, 1-in motion that utilizes on-ball screens at the wing, along with backdoor cuts at the basket. And Kapler and Bullard are they like to catch at that high post and really look for backdoor cuts to score the basketball. The Raiders are going to have to prevent that tonight.
Yeah, Bullard and Kapler both well above 6 foot tall. It's going to be a challenge, pose a huge challenge inside for Delencia Keener. As you look at Keener, she's maybe 5'9", 5'10". She's been undersized all season long, but she's still found a way to get in there and score. But defensively, these Reddies are going to have to come to play today and be able to go up against matchups that, these girls are going to be a lot taller than them. Ouachita coming coming in a very, very large team. You know, they've got a lot of height, and that's something that the Reddies don't have. And Coach Thomas has faced that challenge all season long. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Reddies match up on these taller post players for Ouachita tonight.
We're about 2 minutes away from the opening tip here at the Duke Wells Center. It's the 5-9 Ouachita Baptist Lady Tigers taking on the 6-8 Henderson State Reddies. Let's take a 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have today's starting lineups for you. It's all coming in next on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Don't be sidelined.
I figured with the national anthem, and
we'll come back into the
Surgery Center.
Anthem and lineups.
Make sure we leave our mics on.
And Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives. Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Coach Johnny Lee Brummer.
How much time left?
Today. Let's listen in on his press conference.
I'm not a guy like Norman Einstein. I'm obviously disappointed it didn't work out, but it will allow me to spend more time with my family. Oh, excuse me, I gotta take this. Mama's calling.
Why don't you plan on spending that family time in Hot Springs, Coach? Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithot.springs.org.
It's been a great ride.
30 seconds.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, it's twinrivershr.com.
Glad to have you along tonight on the Henderson State Radio Network as it's Ouachita taking on Henderson State women's action. It's the first matchup of the year of the Battle of the Ravine basketball style. Let's go ahead and give you today's starting lineups. As we'll start first with Ouachita Baptist. They come in 5-9 on the season, 2-6 in conference play under the direction of Gary Crowder, and they look like this. They have senior guard Catherine West from Charleston, Arkansas. She stands at 5'6". Then you've got senior guard Alexis Sharp from Jonesboro, Arkansas. She stands at 5'5". Senior guard Brianna Harris from Bryan, Arkansas at 5'10". Currently, she leads or is second on the team with 12.5 points per game. Sophomore forward Corey Board is down low for the Lady Tigers. She's from Hot Springs, Arkansas, standing at 6'2", currently averaging 10.2 points per game. And then the leading scorer is junior center Katie Kapler from Mountain Home, Arkansas. She stands at 6 foot and is averaging 14.8 points per game. For the Henderson State Reddies, they come in 6-8 on the season, 5-3 in conference play under the direction of Jill Thomas. And their starting five looks like this. Senior guard Victoria Stewart from Philadelphia, Mississippi, stands at 5'8", currently averaging 12.9 points per game. And a week ago, she recorded 17 points and 7 rebounds against Southern Arkansas. Sophomore guard Haley Henson from Greenwood, Arkansas, stands at 5'6". She's averaging 11.8 points per game. And she also had a big game against Southern Arkansas a week ago, in which she scored 19 points in that contest. Freshman guard Tori Thompson from Houston, Texas, comes in at 5'7". She's starting to see a little bit more action after being sidelined most of the year with an injury, and she's starting to see more of in the starting five for this Henderson State team. Senior forward Valencia Keener, who only needs 20 points to become the 11th player in Henderson history to score 1,000 points. She manhandles the forward position tonight. She's from Texarkana, Arkansas at 5'9", currently averaging 18.9 points per game. And rounding out the starting five is freshman forward Brittany Branham from Greenwood, Arkansas. She comes in at 5'10" and is averaging 8.4 points per game. The Lady Tigers come out in their all-purple uniforms with white numerals and white trim, while the Lady Reddies, they come out in their all-white uniforms with red trim and red numerals. Glad to have you along on the Henderson State Radio Network. I'm R.J. Hart alongside Hunter Lively as the stands are starting to fill up here at the Duke Wells Center. It's awfully nice to be back at home for a change.
Yeah, and you know the last meeting between these two teams was a 98-86 victory for the Reddies. They're going to need an offensive explosion like that tonight.
It's Branham versus Corey Bullard jumping center as the ball is in the air and it's controlled by the Lady Tigers as we move from left to right of your radio dial. Catherine West with the basketball for the Lady Tigers. Works it right side to Alexis Sharp. Now down low to Bullard. Bullard stands on the low post as she backs away and kicks it back out to the right side to West. Now top of the key they go. That's out to Harris. At the free throw line extended. She pulls up from 8 feet away. It's no good. They hit high off the back of the rebound. She gets a long rebound but then loses the handle on it. And it's into the hands of Victoria Stewart as she moves from right to left. Here come the Reddies as Tori Thompson jacks up a three-pointer from the right wing. It's a Ready money ball, and that's the first points of the ball game as the Reddies lead 3-0. Here come the Lady Tigers as Catherine West hands the ball to Sharp as they go top side to Harris. Now back to the right to West. She's on the wing. Now to the free throw line to Bullard. Bullard swings it left side to Sharp. Sharp's on the left wing. Down low to Kapler. She backs away in the low post. Puts up the shot. It hits off the bottom of the backboard. No good. She gets her own rebound. Sticks it back up. It rolls around. No good. And right there to get the rebound is Dalencia Keener for the Reddies. Keener brings the ball in the front court. Now works it left side to Haley Henson. And Haley traveled with the basketball. She went with the pump fake. Pulled it back down. Traveled with the ball.
And that's the third game in a row she's been called for that. She's got to learn to set her feet and not take that little extra hop step whenever she gets ready to pump fake and then go up with the shot.
Haley for the second game in a row now playing with a knee brace on that left knee as the Lady Tigers bring the ball in the front court as with the basketball it's Brianna Harris. Harris works the left side. That's out to Alexis Sharp. Now into the corner. That's over to Catherine West. Now to the free throw line to Kapler. Back over to Sharp. Sharp goes right side out to West. Now down low to Kapler. Kapler puts it off the glass. It's good. And that's the first points of the ball game for OBU as the Reddies lead by 1-3-2 with 8:22 to play here in the first quarter. Victoria Stewart with the basketball. Works it right side to Branham. Now out to Tori Thompson on the wing. Top of the key, they go to Haley Henson. Down low to Keener. Keener with the right hand. Puts it up. It's no good. But right there's Branham to get the rebound. She sticks it back up. It's good. Nice offensive rebound that time by Brittany Branham.
Yeah, she snuck right in behind Kapler. Established her position well. Backed into the backside of Kapler to try to force the foul. Didn't get anything but went up with the shot and knocked it through.
Lady Tigers working quickly as they work it down low to Kapler. She works it off the left side of paint and banks it off the glass. And it's good. It's back to a 1-point game, 5-4. Victoria Stewart brings the ball in the front court. Works it right side to Haley Henson. She stands on the wing back to Victoria. Now they work it all the way around to the left side. Ball almost went out of bounds. Saved by Tori Thompson. Victoria Stewart was right there to pick it back up. Now Tori's on the left wing. Back to the top of the key to Victoria Stewart. She goes to the free throw line. Spins it back out. Goes to the top of the key to Tori. Over to Haley Henson on the right wing. Now she'll dribble drive and she'll lose the handle on it. Picks it back up to Stewart. For three on the left wing. It's off the front of the iron. No good as Victoria Stewart falls down. And we've got to whistle a foul. Foul was down right around where the rebound was being taken, and it was on. We're going to call that on Dalencia Keener. That's her first personal foul. That's the first team foul of the ball game. Now here come the Lady Tigers as bring the ball up to Alexis Sharp. She works it left side to Brianna Harris into the hands of Catherine West. Now top the key to Kapler. They work it down low to Harris, and she puts up the shot. It's no good. Rebound's taken by Haley Henson as she brings it in the front court. Henson, top of the key, out to Victoria Stewart for a three. It's a wide open three. In and out, no good. Rebound's taken by Alexis Sharp. Sharp's going to bring the ball in the front court for the Lady Tigers as they work it right side to Catherine West. Now top of the key, out to Kapler. Kapler's going to drive the paint, then go right side to Sharp. Back to the top of the key to Bullard. Bullard swings it left side. That's out to Alexis Sharp. Sharp back over to the left wing. Out to Harris. Harris working the ball down low, and it's stolen away. It was into the hands of Bullard, and Victoria Stewart stole it away. She'll be in the lane. Gives to Tori Thompson underneath the bucket. She puts up the shot. It's no good. And Corey Bullard comes down with the rebound for OBU. 6:20 to play here in the first quarter. 5-4. Henderson State leads by 1.
It was a tough break there as Tori Thompson caught the ball at an awkward angle under the goal. Went up with the shot. Just unfortunate there. She didn't know where she was at.
With the basketball is Brianna Harris. She works it left side to Catherine West. Top the key to Kapler. Kapler working the ball down low to Harris, and she lost it off her hands, but it was actually last touched by Victoria Stewart, and so OBU will retain the basketball with 6:02 left here in the first quarter.
Reddy's very active defensively. A lot of steals here in the early going.
Inbound's going to come from the right side of the buckets. They work it left side to Kapler. Kapler with the hook on the right side. She went up and under and was able to lay it off the glass, and OBU's got their first lead of the ball game, 6-5, with 5:53 to play in the first quarter. Victoria Stewart, top of the key, works it right side to Branham, out to Haley Henson on the right wing.
Haley working it down low to Dalencia Keener on the low post on the left side. She's going to go up and under, put it off the glass, and it's good, and the Reddies retain the lead 7-6. Now with the basketball for the Lady Tigers, it's Brianna Harris. Top of the key that goes to Alexis Sharp. Sharp swings it left side to Harris. Back to the top of the key to Kapler. Kapler goes right side to West. Now they go to the right wing. That's out to Sharp. Back to the top of the key to Kapler. Down to Bullard on the high post. Kapler's got it back on the left wing. She'll now drive the lane, then kick it back out to Harris. 5 on the shot clock. Ball's loose on the floor. It's stolen away by Dalencia Keener, and the Reddies have it in the front court. They work it left side to Tori Thompson. Thompson thought about the three, pulled it back down. She traveled with the basketball.
It almost the identical thing is what Haley Henson did earlier, taking that little extra jump, hop step, and the referee's going to call that every time.
Jasmine Cashaw checks in the ball game for OBU. Is checking out is going to be Katie Kapler. Catherine West has the ball, and she'll walk the ball in the front court with 4:59 to play here in the first quarter. Now they go right side to Sharp, onto the wing, out to Cashaw. Cashaw over to West. Now they swing it left wing, out to Sharp. Sharp now goes top side to Bullard. She'll go back left to Cashaw. Cashaw at the free throw line, drives the lane, spin move, puts it up with the right hand. It's no good. Rebound's taken by Tori Thompson for Henderson State. Here comes Thompson in the front court for the Reddies. She goes right side to Branham. Branham on the right wing. Now top the key to Haley Henson. Back to Branham. Works the ball down low, and the ball was kicked. Ball was kicked off the foot of Corey Bullard. We've got a media timeout on the floor. 4:28 to play first quarter. Reddies lead by 1, 7-6 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
We make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instrument God's restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
4:28 to play first quarter as the Reddies lead by 1, 7-6. Reddies trying to snap a two-game losing streak as right now they've got a 1-point lead early on in this one. Hunter, some first quarter stats so far.
Yeah, right now for Henderson State leading the way in points. Tori Thompson with that lone three-pointer. She's got 3 while Dalencia Keener has 2 and Branham has 2 as well. Keener once again looking for her 1,000th point tonight. Looking to be the 11th ready to do that.
Victoria Stewart inbounds it to Mo Bedford, who just checked in the ball game. They go right side to Haley Henson, out over Branham. Back to Henson on top of the key. Over to Victoria Stewart, right side to Bedford on the right wing. Works the ball down low to Keener. Spin move in the lane. She puts up a shot. She's fouled. And so Keener will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
RJ, one thing the Reddies doing right now that they did not do in that UAM game was look inside to Dalencia Keener on every offensive possession. That's where the offense needs to flow out of. She's able to post up inside and use her body well and try to draw fouls.
Keener dribbles the basketball. First shot's in the air. It hits off the front of the rim and goes in. And it's 8-6, Reddies lead. Want to say hello to Haley Summers, who's listening tonight on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Bullard's going to check out as Kapler comes in.
4:13 to play here in the first quarter as Keener dribbles the basketball. Second shot's in the air. It hits off the front of the rim. No good. And right there's Branham to get the offensive rebound, but then throws it away as it hit off the hand of Kapler, and OBU gets the basketball. Here's Catherine West. Brings the ball in the front court. Now top the key. They go to Kapler for 3, and she knocks it home. And it's 9-8. OBU leads Henderson with 3:58 to play first quarter.
She's very capable of stepping out and hit that shot.
Now top of the key goes Dalencia Keener over to Branham on the right side. Out to Haley Henson. Back to the top side. Now Henson's going to take a long 3. It's off the back of the iron. No good. Rebounds taken by Brianna Harris for OBU. Now they go left side to Kapler. Back over to Harris, who stands top of the key. 3:36 to play here in the first quarter. Kapler has it on the right wing. Kapler now works it left side. Out to Catherine West. They swing it all the way to the corner. That's out to Harris. Harris will bring the ball to the top of the key. Now work it right side to Sharp. Now down to the right wing to West. Back to the top of the key to Sharp. She'll drive left side of the paint, put it up with the left hand, and she banks it off the glass and is good. And it's 11-8. OBU leads Henderson.
I have no idea how she got that one to fall. That was basically a prayer, RJ.
They work it right side to Branham on the right wing. Now down low to Keener. Keener's going to put it up with the right hand. It's going to roll around. It hit about every part of the rim and finally dropped. And it's a one-point game. OBU leads by 1. With the basketball is Catherine West. She hands the ball to Sharp. Now goes left side to Harris. Harris with the basketball to the right wing out to West. Now top the key to Kapler for 3. It's too hard, and the rebound's going to be taken by Henderson State as Victoria Stewart comes down with the rebound.
Good box out there by both Stewart and Valencia Keener.
Now Keener, top of the key, goes left side to Mo Bedford. Bedford at the free throw line. Now swings it right side to Victoria Stewart for 3 from the right wing. It's too hard, but Branham tried to get the offensive rebound. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it'll go with OBU. With 2:30 to play here in the first quarter, and now set to check in for the Reddies will be Tori Thompson, along with Lexus Weber and Bree Bozier.
And RJ, it's great to see Lexus Weber back out there after she got a little scare in Saturday's game in Monticello with the ankle injury. Glad to see that she's healthy and okay to go.
Catherine West brings the ball in the front court as she hands it to Brianna Harris. Now top the key, they go to Caldwell. Now back to Harris. Harris down on the below baseline at the low post. She goes across the paint, puts up the shot, banks it off the glass, and it's good. And it's 13-10. OBU leads Henderson. Here's Haley Henson in the front court, gives it to Lexus Weber on the right wing. Now top the key to Mo Bedford. Bedford over to Tori Thompson. Down low to Bree Bozier. Bozier in the paint. Going to work it with the left hand, puts off the high of the glass. It's no good. And the rebound's taken by Corey Bullard for OBU. Catherine West in the front court, goes left side to Bullard. Now they swing it left wing. That's out to Caldwell. Now all the way across the court to Harris. To the wing to Bullard. Now top of the key. That's out to West. Works it down low to the free throw line to Bullard. Back to West for 3, and she knocks another 3. And it's now 16-10. OBU leads. 1:30 to play here in the first quarter.
And West got a great screen there from Kapler at the top of the key to free herself up for that shot.
Mo Bedford in the lane, down to Bozier. She banks it off the left side of the glass, and it's good. That's a nice give and go by Mo Bedford down to Bree Bozier, and it's now 16-12. Now here comes OBU as West has the basketball left side to Caldwell. She stands on the left wing, now brings it to the top of the key over the right side. That's out to West, to the wing to Harris. Harris is going to dribble at the top of the key, gets it over to Bullard. Now left side to West. Down low they go. That's out to Harris. She's going to go with the right hand up and under on the right side of the glass. And it's 18-12 after that basket goes.
Reddy's got to put a little bit more ball pressure on the guards to not allow that entry pass.
Tori Thompson for 3 from the left wing. It's a Reddy money ball, and it's good. It's a 3-point game, 18-15. Here comes OBU as Brianna Harris has on the right wing just inside the three-point line as they work it top side now to Bullard. Bullard over to Caldwell, back to the top, the key to West. They swing it right side to Harris. Harris down to Bullard, working it down low to Kapler. Kapler up underneath the basket. She puts it up with the right hand. It bounces around and is no good. There to get the rebounds, Weber for Henderson State. She gives it off to Bedford. Bedford works it left side to Thompson. Thompson is going to get fouled as she tried to work the paint, but she's going to get fouled by Brianna Harris. And for Harris, that's going to be her first personal foul and the first team foul, or second team foul.
Thompson doing the bulk of the scoring here in the early parts of this game. She's got 6 points, both of them on 2 3-point field goals, RJ.
So Tori Thompson is going to inbound the basketball from the near side. As checking the ball game for OBU is going to be Macy Burr from Jessieville, Arkansas.
In my neck of the woods.
Inbound pass comes to Victoria Stewart as Stewart stands top of the key. 12 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock's turned off. Victoria Stewart looking to go left side, and now she kicks it over to Haley Henson on the right wing. 4 seconds to Keener with 3. She puts up a wild shot. It goes. As the time expires in the first quarter, the Reddies cut it to 1 point. It's 18-17. OBU leads as we head to the second quarter of play on the Henderson State Radio Network.
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza, so mix it up with our chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, sandwiches, pastas, or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each, and we'll mix stand-up comedy with the robot.
Stuffed cheesy bread and my act have a lot in common. They're both super cheesy. Tough crowd.
Order any 2 or more of Domino's 8-piece chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, oven-baked sandwiches, pastas in a dish, or medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pizza may be extra. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
I was ready for college.
To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
We get underway here in the second quarter of play as OBU leads Henderson by a score of 18-17. I'm RJ Hawk alongside Hunter Lively. First quarter stats, Hunter.
Yeah, right now, Ouachita Baptist 8 of 15 from the field, 53%, while Henderson State 7 of 14 for an even 50%, leading the way for the Reddies. Delencia Keener with 7, Tori Thompson with 6.
Thompson has the basketball on the left wing as she goes topside to Haley Henson. Thought about the three, goes back to Thompson on the wing. Now cross-court pass to Mo Bedford on the right wing. They swing around the perimeter as back to the top of the key goes Victoria Stewart. Down low to Delencia Keener. Spin move with the right hand, and she sticks it in. Nice move by Delencia Keener. Boy, she's gotten that spin move down to a T, hasn't she?
And she's on a roll right now. 11 more points, and she'll be at 1,000 for her career.
Here come the Lady Tigers. On the right wing is Macy Burrs. She goes topside to Morgan Miller, who just checked in the ball game. Over to Bria Caldwell. Caldwell goes right side to Bullard. Bullard to the right wing out to Morgan Miller. Miller top of the key to Kapler. They swing it left side. That's into the corner. That's out to Sharp. Sharp works it down low to Bullard. She takes it off the left side of the glass, and it's good. And it's 20-19, 9:07 to play in the first half.
Bullard also plays volleyball for Ouachita Baptist, a two-sport athlete.
Haley Henson with the basketball, works it right side to Tori Thompson. She thought about the three, then went back to Mo Bedford on the top side. Down low to Delencia Keener. She goes up with the right hand. She knocks it in, and she's fouled. Delencia Keener with a tough basket. She's going to the free throw line to shoot one.
Did a great job establishing her presence down low. A nice little duck move underneath Kapler's arms and drew the foul. RJ, you can tell she wants that 1,000.
Delencia Keener at the free throw line. Trying to make this a three-point play. Shots in the air, and it's good. She's now got 10 points on the night as the Reddies lead 22-20. With the basketball for the Lady Tigers is Morgan Miller. She stands on the left wing, now goes right side to Caldwell, down to the right wing. That's out to Macy Burr. Burr takes it back topside over to Bullard. Now they swing it left side to Caldwell. Caldwell back to the top of the key. That's out to Miller. Miller swings it right wing and down the board. They work to the low post. That's over to Caldwell. She's able to bank it off the right glass. It's good. And we've got a tie ball game, 22-22.
Another fast-paced game here in this one.
Haley Henson on the right wing, right in front of the OBU bench as they work the ball down low to Delencia Keener. Now left side to Victoria Stewart on the wing, over to Tori Thompson, top of the key, to Haley Henson down the right side. She's going to jack up a three. It's no good. And the rebound's pulled in by Corey Bullard for OBU. 8:06 to play here in the first half. With a three-point basket is Miller. It's no good from the left wing. Tori Thompson comes down with the rebound, and the Reddies working quickly as she's in the front court. Thompson goes right side to Haley Henson on the right wing. Henson goes cross-court to Victoria Stewart. Now she'll pull up a three from the left wing. It's nothing but net as it's a Ready money ball, and the Reddies lead 25-22.
Great vision there by Henson on the skip pass to find Stewart wide open on that left wing, and she let it fly and knocked it through.
With the basketball is Caldwell. She swings it right side to Bullard. Now top of the key they go as it's out to Burr. Burr goes left side to Caldwell. Now top of the key to Kapler. Kapler swings it right side to Miller. Miller goes left side to Burr on the wing. Now down to Caldwell in the corner. They work it down low to Kapler on the low post. She puts up the shot. It's off the bottom of the backboard. It's no good. Victoria Stewart with the rebound. Going coast to coast. Now swings out right side to the corner to Haley Henson. In and out, no good. Right there to get the rebound is Branham, and she puts it back up. It's no good. Then Bullard comes down with the rebound, and we've got a whistle and a timeout. And the timeout's going to be charged to OBU. It'll be a 30-second timeout with 7:06 to play here in the first half. The Reddies lead 25-22.
And right now, Henderson State shooting 3 of 9 from the three-point line, but they've made it count when they had to, as Tori Thompson knocking down 2 of those, while Victoria Stewart has the other one. And that was a big shot by Victoria to give the Reddies that three-point lead, RJ.
Boy, high shooting percentages for both teams as OBU is shooting 10 of 19 for 53%. Henderson State's 10 of 20 for 50%. And right now, OBU is 2 of 4 for 50% from beyond the arc, while the Reddies are 3 of 9 for 33%.
And RJ, I know you mentioned earlier Delencia Keener had 10 points, because that's what the scoreboard had said, but she really has 12 points according to the stats, and that's what I'm going to go with. As our trusty sidekick, Troy Mitchell, over here to our left. He's also been on a few broadcasts this season. I want to thank him for the wonderful job that he does providing us with our statistics.
Yeah, right now Keener with 12 points on 2 of 3 shooting, 5 of 6 shooting. She's 2 of 3 from the foul line, and she's only pulled down 1 rebound so far. Leading rebounder for Henderson State right now is Brittany Branham with 3 rebounds. And but Keener definitely looking like she's going to get that 20 points tonight.
Yeah, it just needs 8 more points, and I'm sure they'll continue to try to feed that ball down low to her. That's what's worked for them so far here in the early parts of this game.
You know, one thing about the Battle of the Ravine that I like is that everybody in Arkadelphia shows up for this game, but the students especially. And I'm looking to my right. The Henderson State baseball team is down here.
The entire team at courtside seating, and they're body painted. They're dressed to the nines. It's awesome.
There's one guy who I'm not sure who that is, but
that's Logan DeRozier.
Yeah, DeRozier is painted in all white. His entire body is in white, and looks kind of scary if you ask me.
Hopefully he'll be scary on the mound for the Reddies this year.
Here comes Broussard for the OBU Tigers. They've got the basketball. West now has it. Top of the key they go, but it's stolen away by Branham. Branham in the front court. One-on-one opportunity. She goes up. Ball's blocked away, but Bedford's right there to get it for the Reddies as they reset the action in the front court. Mo Bedford on the left wing. Bedford cross-court pass to Victoria Stewart. Thought about the 3, brought it back down. Goes free throw line extended. Lost the handle on it. Got to the right side to Tori Thompson. She'll jack up a big 3. It's nothing but net. It's a Ready money ball. 28-22 with 6:29 to play first half.
Tori Thompson on fire right now. Her 9th point. All 9 of her points coming on 3-pointers.
Now Catherine West, top of the key, goes right side. That is into the corner out to Haley Hill. Now down to Bullard at the high post. She lost the handle on it briefly, then got the ball back, went left side to West. Now top of the key to Bullard. Bullard's going to drive the lane, kick it right side to Hill. Hill at the free throw line extended. Now works at the left side. That's back over to West. 3 on the shot clock. Back over to Hill for a deep 3. It's an air ball, goes out of bounds. Shot clock violation, and the Reddies get the basketball back, and we've got a media time. No, we don't. We've got a check-in. Delencia Keener's going to check back in. I got a little ahead of myself. Thought we were at the media timeout.
That is terrific defense there, and you can bet Coach Thomas extremely pleased on that defensive possession to wind that clock all the way down to a shot clock violation.
Top of the key goes Victoria Stewart as they swing it right side to Branham. Branham on the wing over to Haley Henson, top of the key. They work it down low to Delencia. Double team came over to Tori Thompson in the left corner. She puts it up. It's off the side of the iron, no good. We've got a whistle and an offensive foul. The foul's going to be called on Delencia Keener, and that'll be her 2nd foul of the ball game.
Keener got to be really careful these last 5.5 minutes of this first half. She doesn't want to pick up her 3rd foul and have to sit most of the second half.
Well, now Bree Bozier is going to check in for Keener, and so that'll put her on the bench with 2 fouls. 5:41 to play first half, 28-22. Henderson State leads. As bringing the ball up for the Lady Tigers is going to be Catherine West. West goes top the key to Kapler. Kapler swings it right side. That's out to Sharp. Sharp on the wing. Now top of the key they go to Kashaw. Kashaw on the right wing. She puts up the shot, but she traveled before she put the shot up. And so the Reddies will get the basketball back with 5:25 left in the first half.
Well, regardless of the travel, I think she would have picked up the offensive foul had she not have traveled as Haley Henson slid over and sacrificed the body to take the charge right there on the block.
Victoria Stewart brings the ball in the front court. Now goes to Haley Henson, top of the key. Now right side to Tori Thompson. They work it down low to Bree Bozier. Bozier with the right hand. She is able to knock it off the glass. Sweet kiss off the rim that time. And that's 4 points for Bree Bozier in the ball game as the Reddies lead 30-22. As here come the Lady Tigers. Harris has the basketball over the right side to West. Top of the key they go to Kapler. Kapler swings it left side. That's out to Kashaw. Back to Kapler, top of the key. They go right side now. That's up to West, and another travel. This time it's on Catherine West, and the Reddies get the basketball again.
Tigers getting a little bit lazy there in their offensive attack as the Reddies now on an 8-0 run after the score was tied at 22, and Henderson State doing a great job defensively to prevent any type of drive, any type of rhythm in that offensive attack from the Lady Tigers.
Corey Bullard just checked back in the ball game for the Lady Tigers as Victoria Stewart brings the ball in the front court. Goes Tori Thompson up tight. Now Bozier down low. She goes with a spin move, and with the left hand it's blocked away, and the Tigers get the basketball back. Catherine West brings the ball in the front court. West goes left side out to Kashaw. Now they swing to the left corner to Bullard. Bullard's going to pull up from 13 feet away, and she's able to knock it home. It's a two-pointer, and it's 30-24. And now we've got a timeout on the floor charged to Henderson State. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And we'll go ahead and update you on some stats right now. And OBU shooting 52% on 11 of 21 shooting, while Henderson State shooting 48% on 12 of 25 shooting. And, you know, really the only difference in this ball game so far is the free throw shooting has been at the hands of Henderson State. They're 2 of 3 from the line. Total rebounds are the same at 12 apiece.
And the three-point shooting, I think, has been huge. It's been very critical in this game. Torrey Thompson with 3 three-point field goals, while Victoria Stewart with the other three-point field goal as the Reddies are 4 of 11 from beyond the arc. And right now, defensive pressure also a major factor in this ball game for Henderson State, as we've seen Brittany Branham step in the lane, pick off a pass. We've seen the Reddies close out greatly on defense and prevent any type of drive on these last few possessions for the Tigers.
Victoria Stewart brings the ball in the front court for the Reddies as we work from right to left of your radio dial. Branham on the wing, now to Haley Henson. They just trade spots. It goes back to Branham. Down low to Bozier. Bozier up and under. Puts up the shot. It's no good. Rebound's taken by Bullard. And here come the Lady Tigers with 4:05 to play in the first half. They swing it right side. That's out to Harris. Harris takes the top of the key. They go left side to Sharp now. Now out to West on the wing. West has the basketball. She'll bring the ball to the front, top of the key to Bullard. Now swings it right side to Sharp. They go give and go down low to West, and she's able to knock it in. It's 30-26, 4-point game for Henderson State. Victoria Stewart brings the ball in the front court. Now over to Haley Henson. They swing it top side to Torrey Thompson. Over to Branham on the left wing. Back to the top of the key to Victoria Stewart. Stewart's going to drive the lane. Go up with the right hand. She lays it off the glass. It's good. It's 32-26. Reddy's lead.
Great job there by Victoria. Drive inside the lane, rip through after the catch, take it all the way to the rack and score.
Sharp goes top of the key to Harris. Now they swing it left side to West. As West goes back top of the key to Kashaw. Kashaw now at the free throw line to Harris. Harris back over to Bullard as they work it back down low to Kashaw. And she's going to go up with a shot about 4 feet away, and she'll be fouled. The foul's going to be charged to Brittany Branham. The foul, well, I said Brittany Branham. It was on Branham. They actually charged the foul to Bree Bozier, but
should have been on Brittany. Bree Bozier was nowhere in the
yeah,
vicinity.
she wasn't even over on that side of the floor. It's on Brittany Branham. And the first free throw is up and no good. And checking in the ball game now is McKendra Simmons along with Lexus Weber for the Reddies. They check in for Branham and Bozier.
Simmons, a sophomore from Round Rock, Texas, and Weber, a freshman from Arlington, Texas.
Kashaw is an 18% free throw shooter. She misses both, and Weber comes down with the rebound. Here comes Victoria Stewart in the front court, works it right side to Thompson. On the wing goes Weber. They work it down low to Haley from 6 feet away on the right baseline. She knocks it home, and it's now 32-26. Reddy's out on top in this one. Here comes Brianna Harris as they go top side to Sharp. Sharp now goes left side to the wing. Now down to the corner to Kashaw. Back to the top of the key to Bullard. They work it back down low to Harris. Harris got trapped up at the free throw line and then kicked it back out to Bullard on the left wing. 10 on the shot clock. Now over the right side to Kashaw with the right hand. She goes up, but an offensive foul comes in as she ran over Haley Henson, and the Reddies get the basketball back.
And that's going to please Coach Jill Thomas every time when her players slide over and take those charges. That's something she preaches in practice, is defensive pressure and sacrificing your body, giving it up for your teammates. And that's a perfect example of Haley Henson doing that right there.
Checking in for Ouachita Baptist is going to be Taylor Bowles. Well, one thing Haley, everybody talks about how, she's a three-point shooter, but she's not afraid to get dirty and get down low and be able to take one of those charges. As they work it right side, that's out to Torrey Thompson, over to Weber at the top of the key. Now left side to Victoria Stewart from the left corner for three. It's no good. Ball's loose, and it's on the floor. Who's going to come up with it? It's a jump ball, and it's in possession of OBU with 2:11 remaining here in the second quarter.
And if I'm Coach Thomas, I'll take that shot from Victoria Stewart every time. She's a proven three-point threat. She's already knocked one down, I believe, in this game, and so I'll take that shot anytime. Right
now, Victoria Stewart is 1 of 5 from the three-point line. As Catherine West brings the ball in the front court, as Bowles has it now, they swing it top side to Harris. Harris with the basketball, works the left side of the paint. Now spin move, puts it up with the right hand, banks it off the glass, and is good.
It's a good pivot move there by Harris. inside the lane, very patient, turn around and hit that jumper from about 10 feet out.
34-28. Tori Thompson in the lane, goes up with the right hand. It rattles around off the glass and finally drops. And the ready score again. Tori Thompson now has 11 points in the ball game.
And her season high is 17 against Southwestern back on January 7th.
They work the ball down low to Kapler on the right low post. She loses the handle on it, goes back up with it. She's fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line to shoot two, as the foul was going to be called on McKendra Simmons. And for Simmons, that's her first personal foul. No, they're actually going to call the foul on Lexus Weber, and that's her first personal foul, and the third team foul for the Reddies. Kapler is an 86% free throw shooter. She missed her first.
She's 46 of 52 from the free throw line, one of the better shooting bigs in the league from the free throw stripe.
I take that back. I said she missed it. She actually made her first. She's got 10 points on the night. Second shot's in the air and good. A minute 32 to play as in the first half as Mo Bedford brings the ball in the front court. Over to Tori Thompson. Top the key. They go to Haley Henson on the left wing. Henson now into the paint. Goes up with the right hand. It banks it off the glass. No good. Simmons is right there to get the rebound. She sticks it back in and is fouled. McKendra Simmons going to the free throw line after going up hard with the loose ball and then able to get the bucket.
And McKendra trying to prove herself. She's kind of been out of the lineup here recently, just getting a chance to prove herself after Delencia Keener going to the bench with 2 first-half fouls, and a great job there by McKendra.
As the first free throw is up and good, and the Reddies out to a 9-point lead, 39-30. Largest lead of the ball game for Henderson as we've got a minute 14 to play in the half. As OBU goes topside to Harris, being guarded by Mo Bedford. They work it left side to Bowles. Bowles down to Bullard on the low post on the left side. She has a turnaround at the post. It's no good, and she gets her own rebound, though, as it was a long rebound to the free throw line, and now we've got a whistle as stepping out of bounds was Bowles. They kicked it over to her in the left corner, and she stepped out of bounds, and the Reddies get the basketball back with 56 seconds to play here in the first half.
Henderson State probably a little helping out the referees a little bit there, as it happened right in front of their bench, and the coaching staff shouting her foot was on the line.
McKendra Simmons down low now. She puts up the shot, and it's partially deflected away, but Bedford's right there to get the rebound out to Haley Henson on the wing. She drives the lane. Free throw line extended over. Back to Bedford. Down low. She goes up. She's fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line to shoot two.
That's a great offense there by Henderson State. Haley Henson driving the lane, finding the open Lexus Weber. What does Weber do? She doesn't settle for the jump shot, but instead drives inside, finds a cutting Mo Bedford back door to the basket. Bedford two shots here.
Bedford's first shot is in the air and good. Mo Bedford on the year is a 61% free throw shooter. Her career high is 21 points against Oklahoma Baptist this year back on November the 21st. Second shot's in the air and good. Reddies out to an 11-point lead, 41-30, as there's 38 seconds to play in the half. As Catherine West brings the ball in the front court, as she hands the ball to Bowles, goes left side out to Harris. Now swings it right side to Bowles from the right wing. She knocks it in for three from the right wing, and it's now 41-33. 25 seconds to play here in the half as the shot clock is turned off. Mo Bedford with the basketball. Stands about 6 feet away from the three-point line. Goes left side to Haley Henson. Now right side to Tori Thompson. 13 on the game clock. Out to Weber. Back to Thompson on the right wing. Over to Bedford on the wing now. At the free throw line goes Bedford. Bedford with the left hand. Banks it off the glass and good with 5 seconds to play in the half. It's a 10-point game, 43-33. Here's a long attempt from half court by West, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. The Reddies have a 10-point lead going into the locker room as they lead Ouachita Baptist 43-33 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16-plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Printmania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Printmania offers a variety of t-shirts from you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Printmania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Printmania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
For Henderson State Ready Apparel and Souvenirs, stop by the Ready Bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Ready Bookstore is open before every Ready football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Ready Bookstore, where you can purchase, rent, and sell back textbooks every day. The Ready Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Ready Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
Back inside the Duke Wells Center as the Henderson State Reddies hold a 43-33 lead over Ouachita Baptist in the first Battle of the Ravine of the season here at the Duke Wells Center. And now it's time for your Zeiser Wealth halftime statistics. First for Ouachita Baptist, the Lady Tigers were 14 of 25 from the field in the first half for 56%. They were 3 of 6 from behind the three-point line for an even 50% and were 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 50% as well. Leading the way individually for the Lady Tigers was Katie Kapler. She had 11 points on 4 of 9 shooting from the field. She was also 1 of 2 from the three-point line and a perfect 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. Also scoring for Ouachita Baptist was Brianna Harris. She had 6 points on 3 of 5 field goal attempts. Corey Bullard pitched in 4 points and led the way in rebounding for the Lady Tigers with 6 points, while Catherine West pitched in 5 points and 2 assists. Alexis Sharp with 2 points, and Bria Caldwell also pitching in 2 points for the Lady Tigers. Henderson State finished the first half shooting 50% from the field at 17 of 34 on field goal attempts. They were 4 of 12 from the three-point line for 33% and 5 of 6 from the free throw line for 83%. Leading the way individually for the Reddies was Delencia Keener. She had 12 first half points, 8 shy of 1,000 for her career. Hopefully she will be able to get that here in the second half. She had just 1 rebound, however, after averaging 8.9 on the season. Tori Thompson was second in scoring for the Reddies in the first half with 11 points. She was 4 of 6 from the field, including 3 of 4 from behind the three-point line. Also scoring for the Reddies was Victoria Stewart, as she had 5 first half points to go along with 2 assists and 2 rebounds, while Brittany Branham and Haley Henson each had 2 points. Mo Bedford had 4, along with Bree Bozier, her season high, and McKendra Simmons pitched in 3 points for the Reddies. In the rebounding category, the teams were even at 15 apiece, while Ouachita Baptist committed 6 fouls to just 4 for Henderson State. The Reddies with 1 more assist at 7, while Ouachita had 6. In the turnover category, the Reddies forced 8 first half turnovers from the Lady Tigers while committing only 3. And Henderson State finished the first half with 4 steals, while Ouachita could manage just 1. When we come back, RJ sits down with Athletic Director Sean Jones. You don't want to miss it, as this is Ready Basketball Battle of the Ravine style here on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Drs. Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help
2 minutes,
you
please,
back
Alan.
in the
2
game.
minutes.
Texarkana Surgery Center taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To
That's
learn
me right
more,
there.
come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Let's listen in the locker room to see what Coach thought about the controversial call at the end of the game.
I'm not allowed to comment on lousy officiating, but the trouble with the referees is they just don't care who wins. They're the only guys I know can rob you and get a police escort out of town. And remember, the result of the game, not final till the other team's check clears the ref's bank.
Come on down to Hot Springs, Coach. You'll get a fair shake on comfortable rooms, great meals, and fun activities for the whole family. Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithotsprings.org.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation. Locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Back here at the Duke Wells Center as Henderson State holds a 10-point lead, 43-33. Now joined by Director of Athletics, Sean Jones. And Sean, it's been a little while since you and I have had this little sit-down conversation. You've been on the road traveling. You've been to San Antonio and just hanging out all over the country.
Yeah, great to have you back on as the voice of Reddy's basketball, RJ. And nice to be back home. We had the NCAA convention the last few days down in San Antonio where we vote on legislation. Prior to that, we had a nice trip out to Oklahoma to Alva and Weatherford. You missed that one.
Yeah,
but,
heard it snowed a little bit.
Snowed a little bit, but we got out of there with a couple of wins, and now great to be back home. A couple of doubleheaders at home here at the Duke Wells Center this week.
Well, let's get away from basketball for a minute, and there's some more sports starting up here over the next couple weeks. Baseball, the defending national semifinalists are coming back home, and they play on the 29th against Tarleton State.
That's right, RJ. We are scheduled to play January 29th against Tarleton at 6 o'clock for the first time ever under the lights at the newly renovated Clydeberry Field. Now, of course, that's weather permitting is really all of baseball and softball season is, but continuing to finalize both our baseball and softball facilities. We got our championship banners up on the new fence today. Bats and Signs here in Arkadelphia did that for us. Got the foul poles in place today and about to flip the lights on for good and have them working. Same thing up at softball. So we're making a lot of progress and we'll hope to have everything completed by the time we have the first pitch coming up here really in just a couple weeks.
And really, you say weather permitting, it's got to come like a torrential downpour with lightning, because now with that new field turf, you can play just about any time you want.
That's a great point. The one thing the field turf can't do, though, is make it 40, 50, 60 degrees, and so we'll see what the weather is like, whether we play that first game under the lights. Coach Hooten wanted to do that, I think more of a symbolic nature, and it'd be great. I tell you what is going to be great, though, is having baseball and softball this spring for folks in the community to be able to bring their families out and enjoy Friday night baseball, Friday night softball, Saturday evening under the lights, great weather, and we're certainly looking forward to that.
Well, one thing that you've prided, since you've been here, you've prided yourself and the coaches on is the grade point average of all the student athletes. It's not just football, not just basketball. Every student athlete here at Henderson, just talk about the grade point average of everybody here right now.
Well, RJ, it's something I'm probably the proudest of, despite I think 6 championships and some of the things we've been able to accomplish. When I arrived here, our grade point average cumulatively amongst our 350 kids was around a 2.5, 2.6. My goal was 3.0, and we've gone from 2.73 to 2.85 to 2.91 this past semester. When I got here, we had about 275 student athletes. Now we have 350. So we've added 75 kids, and our GPA has gone from 2.55, 2.6 in that area to 2.91. So we're inching close to that overall 3.0 GPA goal for our student athletes. Had about 6 teams with exceptional GPAs up into the 3 points. And so we're making great progress academically. That's a credit to our coaches and the type of young people they're recruiting first and foremost, and then a great support system on campus here at Henderson.
Well, it's great to hear. Love hearing not only student athletes, achieve success on the field, but in the classroom as well.
I had a chance to meet with about 30 football recruits today, and I didn't come up with this. I stole this from somebody, another AD, but I've used it. It's my goal. It's simple. I want every kid who comes to Henderson State to play an intercollegiate sport to have the opportunity when they walk across the stage and receive their degree from Dr. Jones on commencement day. I want them to have a championship ring on one hand and grab that degree in the other hand. That's the ultimate goal, and we're starting to see that come to fruition, which is very exciting.
That's a lot of fun. Now, has the football spring game been set yet? Do we have that date yet? I know I'm throwing you on the spot right now.
I'm looking at Troy Mitchell. Do we have a date yet for the Sporty Bowl? Sporty Bowl date? Not yet.
Not yet.
Usually
okay.
in April. Usually coinciding kind of at the end of race time to get a lot of people over. We'll have that out probably in the next couple weeks.
The only reason somebody threw that on me before the broadcast, and I had no idea, so I just figured I'd see if they'd been set. But either way,
I would say mid-April would be a safe assumption, somewhere in there. But we will get all that information out once we have it set.
I know Scott Maxfield's listening to all these broadcasts, and he needs to jump on that. I know that he's got a big signing day and everything coming up, but
he's busy. They're busy, and
yes.
they're doing great things with their recruiting. Had a chance to meet a lot of those young men and their families, and great people, and certainly excited about the prospect of having them here at Henderson State.
Well, we have about 3 minutes, 50 seconds left of halftime. Sean, it's been great chatting, and hopefully we can pick up a couple wins tonight.
Sounds great, RJ. Out to a good start. I know it'll be a great second half. Henderson and Ouachita, one thing you know for sure, it's going to be a battle.
It is going to be a battle. That's why it's called the Battle of the Ravine.
That's right.
He is Sean Jones, the Director of Athletics here at Henderson State. Let's go ahead and take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, second half action right here at the Duke Wells Center on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment,
hey, Alan.
702462828.
Yeah. Hey, make that 3 minutes, would you?
Is accepted at Arkadelphia.
All right, thanks.
A promise that Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instrument God restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza, so mix it up with our chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, sandwiches, pastas, or medium two-topping pizzas for $5.99 each, and we'll make stand-up comedy with the robot.
Stuffed cheesy bread and my act have a lot in common. They're both super cheesy. Tough crowd.
Order any 2 or more of Domino's 8-piece chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, oven-baked sandwiches, pastas in a dish, or medium two-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pizza may be extra. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16 plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Print Mania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Print Mania offers a variety of t-shirts from you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Print Mania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Print Mania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
About 30 seconds away of halftime, and we've got a good ball game. 43-33. Reddy's out on top in this one, and Hunter Lively, keys to the second half for the Reddies.
Well, if you're Henderson State, you want to continue going inside to Delencia Keener. Now she'll be back in the second half. She sat the last part of that first half due to foul trouble, but the Reddies showing a lot of patience offensively, letting the shot clock get down to under around 5 to 3 second range, and then not settling for jump shots, but trying to establish your position inside and go to what's got you here so far to Delencia Keener.
Reddies has the basketball first to start the second half as Victoria Stewart has it on the left wing. Stewart goes topside to Haley Henson on the give and go. It's a Reddy money ball to start the second half as Haley Henson now has 5 points for the game, 46-33. Henderson out on top with the basketball for the Lady Tigers. It's Alexis Sharp. She goes topside out to Harris. Harris swings it right side to Bullard. Bullard top of the key out to West. 15 on the shot clock as Harris back over to Kapler, top of the key. They swing it right side to West. West on the right wing. She pulls up for three. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Long rebounds taken by Victoria Stewart. Stewart over the left side to Haley Henson from the left corner for three. It's no good, but right there is Delencia Keener for the rebound and the putback, and it's good, and it's 48-33. Here comes the Lady Tigers as Kapler's got the free throw line. Goes up with the left hand, and she's able to knock it off the glass. And it's a 13-point game, 48-35.
A fast-paced second half here so far as both teams pushing it out in transition.
Here come the Reddies as Tori Thompson has a spin move at the free throw line. Goes left side to Haley Henson for three. It's off the back of the iron. It's no good. And the rebound's taken by Brianna Harris for the Lady Tigers. Harris will bring the ball in the front court as she stands top of the key, swings it right side now to West. West over to Sharp, top of the key back to Harris. Harris holds onto the basketball, then goes left side to Bullard, out to West. They work it down low to Kapler. Kapler's going to throw it out of bounds as she tried to get it into the hands of Alexis Sharp, and she just threw it right in the OBU bench.
Yeah, lucky that one didn't go into the third section of the bleachers there as Reddy's come up with a big turnover.
48-35 as Victoria Stewart brings the ball in the front court. Over to Tori Thompson on the right wing. Back to Haley Henson. They work it down low to Delencia Keener with the right hand, and she's able to bank it off the glass from the right side. And Keener now just inching closer to that 20 points, and she's got 14 on the ball game. Now here comes Brianna Harris. Harris swings it right side, top of the key to Kapler. Kapler now over to the left side to Sharp as they work at the Bullard. Bullard pulls up from 10 feet away. It rolls around and finally drops, and she takes it from the left baseline in, and she's got 6 points. It's 50-37. Victoria Stewart on the right wing, swings it right side to Branham on the right wing, out to Tori Thompson. Thompson down low to Haley Henson. Henson's able to get the give and go, and she's able to bounce it off the right side of the glass, and Henson's now got 7 points for the game.
Nice back cut by Haley. Caught her defender napping and got the wide open layup.
Lady Tigers have the basketball. Top of the key they go as Catherine West has it. Swings it right side to Bullard. Bullard top of the key to West. West swings it left side to Sharp. Sharp back top of the key to Kapler. They're just working it around the perimeter with 8 on the shot clock. Working it down low to Harris. And Harris is able to go up with the right hand. And she sticks it in. Harris has 8 points on the game. And it's 52-39. 7:10 to play third quarter. As Victoria Stewart swings it left side to Haley Henson. Henson on the left wing. And we've got a whistle and a hand check, as with the foul is going to be Alexis Sharp for OBU, and that'll be her first personal foul. Is checking in the ball game for Henderson State is going to be Alexis Weber and Mo Bedford.
And RJ, they've got the scoreboard corrected now. Delencia with 16 points, so she's just 4 points away from 20, and that 20 is the magic number. She will reach 1,000 points for her career.
Here's the inbound pass to Bedford. Bedford works the left side of the paint, swings to the left side to Alexis Weber, and now top of the key they go to Victoria Stewart. Stewart back over to Haley Henson on the right wing. Now Henson will drive the lane with the right hand. It'll bounce around, no good, and the rebound's taken by Corey Bullard for OBU. Under 7 minutes to play here in the third quarter as Harris has the basketball. Now goes top side to Bullard, swings it left side. That's out to Sharp. Sharp works it down low to Kapler on the low post. She works it back right side to Bullard. Bullard's going to pull up from the right wing for three. It's no good, but Kapler's right there to get the rebound. She goes back up with it. It's no good. And Delencia Keener gets the rebound for the Reddies. Here comes Keener in the front court for the Reddies as she'll bring it up. Keener's at the free throw line. Keener going to spin move at the lane, puts up the shot. It's no good. And the rebound's taken by Bullard with 6:15 to play in the third quarter. Now Catherine West with the basketball over to Sharp. Sharp goes top of the key over to Harris on the right side. She brings it back to the left, gives it to West. Now to Kapler, top of the key. Now down low to Bullard, but it's intercepted by Weber. And Weber's going to bring it up for the Reddies with 5:58 to play in the third quarter. They go right side to Victoria Stewart. Bedford back to Weber on top of the key. Out to Henson on the left wing. Henson works it back down low to Delencia. Keener with the right hand goes up with it. It's too hard, and the rebound's taken by Corey Bullard for OBU. 5:42 and counting, third quarter, 52-39. Ball's worked down low to Kapler, and that's just a broken coverage by Henderson State as Kapler was wide open down low, and it's 52-41 as Henderson holds the lead. Haley Henson top the key. Nice pump fake, drives the lane, puts up the shot. It's too hard. Long rebound taken by Brianna Harris, and she works in the front court now. Takes it right wing. Harris over to the right side to West. West now stands on the right wing, being guarded by Haley Henson. West takes it top side to Corey Bullard. Bullard Back over to Kapler. Kapler swings it right side to West. Now down low to Harris, and she just throws it out of bounds. And Henderson State will get the basketball back with 5:04 to play third quarter. And now we've got some substitutions as Tori Thompson checks in along with McKendra Simmons.
Stellar defensive performance on that possession by Victoria Stewart. She was fronting Harris and didn't allow the entry pass, and that's what forced the turnover. They just threw the ball out of bounds trying to get it inside to Harris, but Valencia fronting her man and not allowing that entry.
Tori Thompson goes right side to Mo Bedford on the wing. Now to Haley Henson. Henson top of the key over to Thompson for three from the left wing. She hits it too hard, and the rebound's going to be taken long, and it's going to go out of bounds. It was last touched by Henderson State, and now we've got a media timeout. 4:45 to play third quarter, 52-41. The Reddies out on top on the Henderson State Radio Network.
For Henderson State Ready Apparel and Souvenirs, stop by the Ready Bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Ready Bookstore is open before every Ready football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Ready Bookstore, where you can purchase, rent, and sell back textbooks every day. The Ready Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Ready Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
4:45 to play here in the third quarter. The Reddies lead by 11, 52-41. I'm R.J. Hawk alongside Hunter Lively. Glad to have you along tonight on the Henderson State Radio Network as the Reddies looking to pick up their 7th win of the season, 6th win in conference play. And right now, they are cruising as they hold an 11-point lead. And the Reddies right now shooting 47% for the game on 21 of 45 shooting. With the basketball for the Lady Tigers is going to be Catherine West. West hands the ball out to Harris, who goes top side to Caldwell. Now swings the right side to Harris. She stands on the right wing. Now goes baseline, loses the handle on it. And Harris is going to take it to the paint with the right hand, puts it up, and it's nothing but net. And it's 52-43.
But he's got to get an answer here. They can't be a little too impatient like they've been on their last 3 or 4 possessions. Try to get a good look here, maybe try to go inside to Valencia Keener.
They work it down low to Keener this time. She goes up with the left hand. It's no good. And Corey Bullard pulls down the rebound. Now here comes Catherine West in the front court for the Lady Tigers. Now goes top side to Bullard. Bullard swings it right side to Harris. Harris back out to West, top the key. 19 on the shot clock as they work it left side to Bullard. Down low to Kapler on the left post. She works it up the top, and she's able to bank it high off the glass and knocks it in. And it's now 52-45. Down to a 7-point lead for Henderson State. Here's Tori Thompson. Thompson works it left side to Haley Henson. Thought about the three, pulled it back down, went to Victoria Stewart, top of the key. Now swings it right side to Tori Thompson. Works it back low down to Valencia Keener. Spin move in the lane with the right hand. It rattles around and drops. And now Valencia Keener has 18 points, 2 points away from reaching that 1,000-point milestone. Now here comes Brianna Harris. Down to Harris on the right side on Catherine West. West over to Hill. Hill now swings it left side over to Caldwell. Back to Hill, top the key. 15 on the shot clock. They work it left side to Bullard. Bullard going to take it to the free throw line extended. Now swings it out right side to Brianna Harris. Harris takes it to the free throw line. She'll pull up, knocks it down. And it's 54-47, 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
And that's a great shot there by Harris. On the season, a 44% shooter from the field, and that's right at that free throw area, which she likes, 85% free throw shooter.
They work it left side to Branham on the left wing, out to Tori Thompson, top of the key. They swing it out to Victoria Stewart, to Haley Hintz on the right wing this time. For three, it's no good. And there to get the rebound was Tori Thompson. And the foul is going to be charged to OBU's Catherine West after Tori got pushed in the back.
Reddy's doing a good job crashing the offensive board tonight. Rebounding totals, Henderson State currently trailing in that category as Ouachita leads 23-19, but Henderson State has gotten the rebounds when they've counted.
And the offensive rebounds, most importantly, 8 offensive rebounds compared to 4 for OBU as Mo Bedford checks in the ball game for the Reddies. Here comes Victoria Stewart on the right wing, out to Haley Henson, top of the key. Henson swings it left side to Bedford. Now Bedford's going to drive baseline, gets around her man and puts it in. Boy, that was a nice move by Mo Bedford as she took it with the left hand off the left baseline. It's now 56-47. Now here comes OBU, is driving the right baseline for the Tigers was Bowles, and she's going to be fouled as she goes up with a shot. And so she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two.
We're going back to that last possession for the Reddies. It looked like Bowles and West kind of lost both of their man. They didn't know who to guard. But neither one of them knew whether they were supposed to guard Bedford, and Bedford just seized the opportunity, drove right in between both of them, took it to the rack with the left hand, went up strong.
Taylor Bowles is a 100% free throw shooter. Her first shot's good. Checking the ball game for OBU is going to be Jasmine Kashaw from Little Rock.
Bowles 11 of 11 at the free throw stripe this year.
Taylor Bowles' first attempt was up and good. Second shot's in the air and good as well. 56-49, 2:28 to play here in the third. Victoria Stewart brings the ball in the front court as she swings it right side to Tori Thompson. Thompson now cross-court pass to Haley Henson. Henson wants to go down low to Keener and does. Now she works the lane, puts it with the right hand, and she's got 1,000 points for her career. Valencia Keener with 20, and she now becomes the 11th player all-time in Henderson State history with 1,000 points. Here's a three-point attempt by Taylor Bowles from the left wing. She knocks it in, and it's 58-52. Victoria Stewart brings the ball in the front court as she gives it to Thompson, top of the key. Down low to Keener. Keener with the left hand. She puts it up, and it was just taken away by Bullard that time, and OBU gets the basketball back. Here's Catherine West into the front court. Gives the ball to Bullard. She stands top of the key, back to West. West works the ball back down low, and we've got to whistle a foul as Tori Thompson's going to pick up that foul with 1:37 to play here in the third.
Well, you take a look at Valencia, and she is just straight gassed right now, RJ. She's been fighting down low, trying to fight for position and get the ball, and she's going to sub out and get a much-needed break as she just broke that 1,000 career point mark.
McKendra Simmons, she checks in the ball game for the Reddies as the inbound pass goes to Bullard. Bullard swings the top side to Catherine West with 1:30 to play here in the third quarter of play. With the basketball is Brianna Harris. She works the left side of the paint, puts up the shot. It's no good, but she's fouled. And so she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. The foul's going to be on Victoria Stewart. And for Stewart, that's her first personal foul of the game.
Ouachita slowly starting to try to creep back into this game. Reddy's going to have to keep applying that same defensive pressure that got them that lead at halftime, the 10-point lead.
Shots in the air by Harris, and it's good. Brianna Harris is an 85% free throw shooter. Second shot's in the air, and good. 4-point game, 58-54, as Harris has got 14 points. 1:24 to play here in the third quarter. Victoria Stewart goes right side to Tori Thompson, who stands on the wing. Thompson now back over to Mo Bedford, goes top of the key to Haley Henson. Back to Bedford on the wing. Down low they go to McKendra Simmons. Back to Bedford, who's at the free throw line. She goes up with the left hand, and she is able to knock it home. And it's a 6-point game with 1:03 to play here in the third.
And she was just able to use her quickness there to beat her defender off the dribble, take it all the way to the rack once again with the left hand strong.
Brianna Harris gives the ball to Taylor Bowles. Bowles top of the key. Bowles now hands the ball out to Bullard. Bullard for three from the top of the key. It's no good. Offensive rebound for OBU, and putting it back up is Bowles. And it's a 4-point game with 42 seconds to play in the third. Here's Victoria Stewart now in the front court. Victoria goes left side to Bedford. Back to Stewart, top of the key. They swing it right side to Thompson. Thompson in the lane. And gives it off to Haley Henson. Back to Bedford. Over to Haley. Haley's on the right wing. Back to Bedford. There's 10 on the shot clock. Out to Victoria Stewart from the left wing for three. It's no good. McKendra Simmons with the offensive rebound. She kicks it back out to Haley. And they've got 15 on the shot clock, or 15 on the game clock. Shot clock's turned off. Here's Haley Henson on the right side. Over to Tori Thompson. Tori Thompson on the right wing. Now cross-court pass to Victoria. She goes in the lane with the left hand. She's able to bank it off the glass with 3 seconds to play. And that's going to do it. No, we've got a foul before, a travel before the final buzzer, and that's going to do it for the third quarter of play. 62-56. We head to the fourth quarter as the Reddies lead in this one on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Drs. Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Well, we've reached the final quarter here at the Battle of the Ravine in women's basketball as the Reddies currently lead 62-56. Reddies trying to pick up their 7th win of the season and 6th win in conference play. And currently right now for the Reddies, they are being led in points by Delencia Keener with 20 points. She's followed by Tori Thompson with 11 points, and then you've got Stewart and Henson both with 7 points apiece. The Reddies right now shooting 48%, but really Ouachita Baptist not shooting bad themselves. They're shooting 61%, 23 of 38 from the field, but the Reddies, when you look at their shooting percentage, it's 48%, but they're shooting 26 of 54.
Yeah, RJ, and you look at Ouachita Baptist, they're still right in this game trying to cut into this lead. They're led by Katie Kapler with 15, Brianna Harris with 14, and Taylor Bowles with 10.
6-point game in favor of the Reddies as the inbound pass goes to the Tigers as Kapler's got it top of the key. Kapler at the free throw line. Now goes left side to Bowles on the wing. Now Bowles will get around the screen, put up the shot. It's no good right there to get the rebounds. Delencia Keener, and she gets in the hands of Victoria Stewart, who will bring it in the front court. Here's Stewart. She'll take it to the paint. Give it off to Mo Bedford on the right wing. Out to Tori Thompson. Thompson goes topside to Haley Henson. Back down low to Keener. Keener with a spin move with the left hand. She sticks it in. And boy, Keener, she is dangerous when she gets down in those one-on-one matchups. And she stuck it up with the left hand. She's got 22 points. Now here is Harris with the basketball. Goes right side to Byron. Byron top of the key, goes left side to Kashaw. Now to the left wing to Bowles. Now top of the key out to Kapler. They swing it to the right side. That's out to Kashaw. Kashaw on the right wing. Kashaw goes left side to Bowles. 8 seconds on the shot clock. She puts up the three-point, and it goes air ball. And the Reddies get the basketball back with 8:59 to play in the game.
And you can hear the chants from the baseball team / student section to our right side of our radio dial chanting air ball, air ball.
Still trying to figure out how many showers he's going to have to take to get all that white.
He does that every game, RJ.
He's going to get all that white paint off of him.
Different color every game.
Tori Thompson has it right side as she gets to Haley Henson. She traveled with the basketball, and about that time Victoria looked at Haley and said, just shoot the basketball. Don't try to drive.
Yeah, Haley with that little hop step she's been guilty of the last few ball games. She's going to have to figure out a way to cut that out of her attack.
With the basketball is going to be Brianna Harris. She goes top the key to Bowles. Now swings it right side. And they try to get the ball to Byram, and it goes out of bounds. And that's a turnover charge to OBU. And now we've got a whistle. Is checking the ball game for OBU is going to be Corey Bullard.
Head coach Gary Crowder absolutely furious with his team right now. And it looks like the one he's most upset with is Shelby Byram. And she started cutting back door, and the pass there just flying into the bench.
So bringing the ball up for the Reddies is going to be Tori Thompson. Thompson goes left side to Stewart. Now they swing it to the wing to Mo Bedford. She'll go baseline. Now swings it right side to Victoria Stewart, and it goes right through her legs. That looked like a shortstop on the baseball field and just lets one go between his legs.
Yep,
I guess you could say she booted it. 64-56, Reddies lead as Bowles has it now to Brianna Harris, who's going to walk it up to the top of the key. Harris swings it left side to Bowles. Now works the ball down low to Bullard, and the ball's deflected away. We've got a whistle and a foul. The foul's going to be charged against OBU, and they're going to charge the foul to Taylor Bowles. And for Bowles, that's her first personal foul, first team foul of the fourth quarter.
And it was an excellent job by Tori Thompson on the interior defense to avoid the contact, go around her man and poke that ball out and get the steal.
Mo Bedford gives the ball to Haley Henson, top of the key. Back to Bedford on the left wing. Over to Henson. Henson thought for three. Goes down low to Keener. Swings it right side to Thompson for three from the right wing. And it's a Ready money ball. 67-56. The Reddies out to a 11-point lead as Tori Thompson has 14 points. Here comes the Lady Tigers as Catherine West swings it right side to board. Goes down low to Harris. Harris had to go for it as she kicked it back to Bowles from the left wing. It's no good. Coming down with the rebound is Tori Thompson, and she was able to, nice heads-up move as she knocked it off the foot of Bullard as she was falling out of bounds.
And that's what going inside the Delencia Keener does. It draws every defender, including the eyes. They may not drop down, but their eyes shift towards Delencia. That's how much attention she creates, and it's able to open up the shooters on the outside like Tori Thompson and Haley Henson.
Victoria Stewart goes cross-court to Mo Bedford, down low to Keener. Keener goes up with the right hand, and boy, she went through 2 players that time to get those points. She's got 24. The Reddies lead by 13. Largest lead of the ball game for the Reddies is 15. They're sitting at 13 now. They go left side to Bullard. Back to the top of the key. Out to Bowles. Bowles will drive the lane, lose the handle on it. It's picked up by Delencia Keener with 7 minutes to play here in the game. Victoria Stewart brings the ball up the right side. Out to Tori Thompson on the right corner. She'll pull up for 3. It's nothing but net. It's a ready money ball. And it's 72-56. We've got a timeout on the floor. And it's charged to Henderson State. And it's a 30-second timeout. Boy, Tori Thompson is on fire in this game. She is 5 of 7 from three-point range. And currently, Tori Thompson has got 17 points in the game.
And she just tied her career high previously with 17 points as well back on January the 7th against Southwestern Oklahoma in a very high-scoring game in Weatherford. But tonight, really, Tori and Delencia have been the main story here in this Battle of the Ravine, the first edition of it this year. And Tori, when you look at her stat line, 6 of 9 from the field, and 5 of those 6 made buckets are from 3. So Tori, really one of the main offensive threats, the main offensive weapons for Henderson State this game.
You know, Troy Mitchell just pointed this out, and we talked about it earlier, but the shooting percentages for both these teams, OBU shooting 56%, the Reddies shooting 52%, and we pointed out earlier, the Reddies 30 of 58 shooting, OBU is 23 of 41, but very rarely in a ball game, especially a women's basketball game, do you see these type of numbers for a shooting percentage. It's been a good ball game all around. And really, when you think about it, it's been a low foul game. There's not been a lot of fouling in this game.
Right, and I think, when you look at both these teams and what they've been able to produce today, it's been because both teams have been fairly patient in their offensive game plan and in their setup. You can tell that both teams watch their film on the other teams very well. Probably not so much on the defensive side of the ball, but we've seen some shots that, there's been great defense played, and the shot has still somehow found a way to make it through the bucket.
Back to action as Catherine West has it right side to Sharp. Sharp works it down low to the low post to Kapler. Kapler back over to Sharp for 3 from the right corner. It's high off the back of the iron, no good. Coming down with the rebound was Haley Henson. Boy, she went up high against Kapler. Kapler stands at 6 foot. Henson is standing at 5'6", and she got that rebound. They go right side to Victoria Stewart, top side to Bedford. They go left side to Thompson. Out to Henson for 3 from the left corner. She's going to knock it in for the Ready Money Ball, and it's now 78-56.
Haley just now.
Or excuse me, 75-56.
Now with 10 points, she's the third ready to score in double figures this game.
Here's Harris, goes right side out to Catherine West. Top of the key to Kapler. Kapler now left side, that's to Sharp. Sharp back to Kapler. And working around the perimeter with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now down low goes West. She lost the handle on it. And Delencia Keener tried to save it from going out of bounds. And she stepped out of bounds. Is checking the ball game for Ouachita Baptist. It's going to be Jasmine Kashaw.
Letty's really turning up the defensive pressure right now, as we saw Keener there almost get away with the steal. As they cut off Catherine West, she was kind of forced to throw up a prayer to her teammate.
OBU has 5 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound pass goes to Kapler and out of bounds. And now there's 4 seconds on the shot clock as they'll take it from the right side of the bucket. 5:55 to play, and there's 4 seconds on the shot clock. You got to think OBU's going to be worried about the shot clock. And they go right side to Harris. Harris in the lane. Going to take it up with the right hand. It rolls around as the shot clock expires, and she scores at 75-58. Victoria Stewart in the front court for the Reddies. As she goes right side to Bedford. Bedford back over to Tori Thompson. Now cross-court pass to Victoria Stewart. Down low to Keener. Here comes the double team. Now they work it backside to Bedford. She puts it off the glass and good. Boy, they couldn't have drawn that up any better as the double team came. Bedford, she came streaking in and was able to get the easy bucket.
Valencia with the ball fake up high and found the backdoor cutting Bedford.
Here's Kapler down low on the right side. She's fouled as she goes up with the shot. And she'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Boy, that was a nice move down here on the other end by Delencia. She saw the double team coming, and she gave the pump fake, and then Bedford came in and took the pass and was able to go up with it.
And that's what the shooting from Tori Thompson has done. She was spotted up on the wing, and the defender stayed with her, which allowed the wide open lane to the basket.
Shots in the air by Kapler, and it's good. 77-59, 5:19 to play. Second shot's in the air, and it rattles home. And it's 77-60. 17-point game for the Reddies as Victoria Stewart brings the ball in the front court. Goes right side to Tori Thompson. Thompson over to Bedford. Top the key out to Henson. Tried to work the ball down low. Ball was deflected away right into the hands of Kashaw. Kashaw brings the ball in the front court, slows things down as she gives it off to Catherine West. West top of the key over the left side to Kapler. Kapler stands on the top of the key now. Now they work it left side to Sharp. Down to the low post to Harris. Harris in the paint now. Goes up with the right hand. It's not able to go, and Tori Thompson comes down with the rebound. Tori Thompson is having a heck of a game today. She's got 17 points and 4 rebounds. Works the ball down low to Keener. Keener goes wild with a shot. It hits nothing but backboard. And coming down with the rebounds, Brianna Harris for OBU. Here's Harris in the lane. Spin move with the right hand. She banks it off the right side of the glass. It's good. It's 77-62, 4:26 to play.
Reddies can't get complacent here. Got to keep on putting the foot on the gas.
Here's Haley Hinton in the right corner over to Tori Thompson. They work the ball down low to Keener. Keener with the right hand. She goes up with it, and she's fouled. And so Delencia Keener will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
She's only been to the line for 3 shots today. Normally we see her about this time of the game around 7 or 8 attempts from the free throw line as she leads this team in free throw attempts.
And we've got a media timeout. 4:14 to play in the game. 77-62. Reddies lead on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Here's Coach to tell you about his latest recruiting class.
Well, this class is a program changer. These young men are a tremendous fit for our program, athletically, academically, and socially. And that 5-star receiver had all the charges dropped. The cops clocked him at 71 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone on a bicycle.
Congratulations, Coach. Maybe you should speed on down to Hot Springs and reward yourself with dinner at one of our great restaurants. Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithot.springs.org.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
4:14 to play here in the ball game as the Reddies lead 77-62. And I haven't said this yet in the broadcast, but tonight is the Battle of the Ravine. As everybody knows, this is one of the biggest nights between these two schools. And my man Hunter Lively coming out with his fraternity look. Well, it looks good tonight. He brought the khakis with the sport jacket, tie, white shirt. Let's see, Keener's first shot is up and hits off the front of the rim, no good.
Got to dress for success, RJ.
Dress for success. Well, I came in, I was wondering if you were going for a job interview. I didn't know if it was either that or you were pledging for a fraternity.
Nah, neither one.
Okay, just making sure. As the second shot is in the air, no good. Rebound is taken by Bullard for OBU. 4:10 to play, a 77-62 lead for the Reddies. Here's Bullard, top of the key. She swings it left side to Sharp. They work it down low to Kapler. Now back to the top of the key to Harris. For 3, it's nothing but net. And it's now a 77-65 game. Under 4 minutes to play. As Mo Bedford's going to bring the ball up for the Reddies. Bedford now works it left side to the wing. Now top of the key to Tori Thompson. They swing it right side out to Haley Hinson. She'll jack up a 3. It's no good. And right into the hands of Harris. And Harris will work the ball into the middle of the court to Sharp, as Sharp will bring it in the front court. Sharp takes the top side to Kapler. Back to Sharp, swings it left side to West. Back to the top of the key, over to Bullard. Now they work it right side to Sharp, and we've got a whistle and a foul away from the basketball. As the foul is going to be charged to Victoria Stewart. That's her second personal foul of the game. 3:24 to play. Reddies trying to hold on in this one as it's a 12-point game. Reddies were up by as much as 19 points as Bullard's got it. Now swings it right side to West. West now goes right side to Harris as Harris stands down in the right wing for OBU. 19 on the shot clock, 3:11 on the game clock. They go left side to Bullard, down low to Harris. She goes up with the right hand. It's good. And it's now down to a 10-point game, 77-67. Reddies have got to get a bucket. Last bucket came at the 5:28 mark in the fourth quarter. Down to 2:52 to play. They work the ball down low to Keener. As Keener works in the middle of the lane, puts it up with the right hand. It rolls around and is good. Well, that's a bucket that they really needed. And you look over at Garrett Crowder on the OBU bench, and he's wanting to know where the arm bar was on Delencia Keener. But there was no call. Delencia Keener's got 26 points. We've got a timeout charge to Henderson State. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep them right here. And Hunter, tell us about where Ready fans can keep up to date with all Ready athletics.
Well, you can hit up all of our social media accounts. First on Instagram, you can follow us at Ready_Athletics. And also follow us on Twitter at Ready Athletics. And on Facebook at Henderson State Athletics. Remember, you can catch a recap of both of tonight's ball games by going to hsusports.com and clicking on men's basketball or women's basketball. And that way you can see what all went down in the game. Check out the box score, the game recap, and as well as see a picture from tonight's game.
2:45 to play here in the game, 79-67. Stick around after this one. We've got men's action as Henderson State looks to try to pick up a home win against Ouachita Baptist. As Catherine West will bring the ball in the front court. West goes right side. That's to Bullard. Back to West, top of the key. Down to 2:30 to play. Now they swing it right side to Harris, who stands on the wing. They go top side to Sharp. Sharp now goes to the free throw line. Goes up with the left hand. It's off the side of the backboard. No good. Bedford's right there to save it from going out of bounds. Into the hands of Victoria Stewart. And Stewart will bring the ball up. And Jill Thomas is saying to slow this thing down, run some clock. Here's Victoria Stewart, goes right side to Bedford. Bedford's at the free throw line. Goes back to Stewart for three from the left wing. It's a Ready money ball. It's 82-67 with 2 minutes to play here in the game. Here's Alexis Smith. Goes right side. Now cross court to the left. Down to Kapler on the low left post. She puts up the shot. It's no good. And the rebound's taken by Haley Henson. Henson in the front court. Henson now works the ball over to Bedford. And Bedford's going to hold on to it with 1:43 and counting. Now Bedford on the right wing. Over to Victoria Stewart on the right wing. Back to Tori Thompson. Out to Haley Henson, top of the key. They work the ball down low. It's off the hands of Keener. And Kapler's right there to pick up the basketball with 1:30 to play. 82-67. Reddies have the lead. As Catherine West swings the top side to Kapler. They go right side to Harris. Now out to Bullard. Back to Harris on the high post. On the right side. And here she goes down low. Spin move in the lane with the right hand. She puts it up. It's good. And she's fouled by Victoria Stewart.
RJ on that last three-pointer by Stewart. He now puts 5 Ready players in double figures tonight as Stewart has 10, Henson's got 10, Bedford has 10, Thompson with 17, Keener leading the way with 26.
1:12 to play. Reddy's up 82-69. At the line is Brianna Harris. First shot's in the air, and it's no good. Taken by Tori Thompson off the rebound as full court press is on by OBU as they get the ball down to Mo Bedford. She's tripped up in the front court. And, boy, going after her, was that Brianna Harris? No,
it's Alexis Sharp.
Yeah, that was Sharp who took it looked like a shoulder right into the leg of Mo Bedford. And
she may have got raked across the face, too. She's grabbing her eyes.
Yeah. Looks like everybody's going to be okay. We're at the 1:06 mark. Inbound's going to come right to the left of the Ready bench to Mo Bedford. Bedford's going to try to slow things down just a touch as Victoria Stewart's got it. Goes right side to Tori Thompson. She's on the wing. Back to Bedford. Top of the key out to Haley Henson. Back to Bedford. Down to 53 seconds. Over to Victoria Stewart. Back to Bedford. 15 on the shot clock. Now Haley Henson has it on the left wing. Top of the key to Bedford. Bedford on the left side of the paint. She goes up with a shot. It's deflected away and taken by Alexis Sharp with 37 seconds left. Here's Bullard. Top of the key goes left side. That's out to Harris. Harris is going to pull up for three from the top side. It's no good. There to get the rebound is Sharp with the offensive rebound. It goes right side to Gashaw from 10 feet away. It's no good, but we've got a whistle and a foul underneath the basket. And the foul is going to be on Tori Thompson.
Yeah, Tori, and Alexis Sharp got tangled up there as Tori was trying to block her out, keep her from getting the offensive board, and both players went tumbling to the ground.
Brittany Branham's going to come in the ball game for the Reddies. And now we've got whistles, and the officials are going to get together and talk this one out. There's 24 seconds on the game clock, and I think they're going to say something about the clock that needs to get fixed. Yeah, no, they're going to say the clock's right, so the shot clock's going to be turned off as Harris is going to inbound it. They get the Bullard from 12 feet away. It's no good, and trying to get the offensive rebound was Jasmine Kashaw. She went over the back of Brittany Branham, and so the Reddies will get the basketball back with 21 seconds for Kashaw. That's her third personal foul, and the inbound is going to come to Victoria Stewart. Full court press is on. Branham's got it now in the middle of the court. They work it left side to Mo Bedford. She gets in the front side, and Bedford's going to hold on to it. Now over to Haley Henson. Henson now. She'll handle it in front of the Ready bench with 8 seconds. This one's in the barn, folks, as the Reddies are going to pick up a win as Haley Henson's going to dribble this one out, give it over to Victoria Stewart, and that'll do it. The Henderson State Reddies pick up an 82-69 decision over crosstown rival Ouachita Baptist. The Reddies are going to move to 7-8 on the season, 6-3 in conference play, while Ouachita Baptist, they go to 5-10 on the season and 2-7 in conference play. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have some final statistics right after this on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
We make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instrument of God's restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza, so mix it up with our chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, sandwiches, pastas, or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each, and we'll make stand-up comedy with the robot.
Stuffed cheesy bread and my act have a lot in common. They're both super cheesy. Tough crowd.
Order any 2 or more of Domino's 8-piece chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, oven-baked sandwiches, pastas in a dish, or medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pizza may be extra. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
Back here at the Duke Wells Center as the Henderson State Reddies pick up an 82-69 win over Ouachita Baptist. Let's go over some final statistics as tonight, Delancey Keener had a big night, 26 points with 5 rebounds. She was followed by Tori Thompson with 17. Victoria Stewart and Haley Henson had 10 points apiece, along with Mo Bedford with 10 points. As the Reddies shot 53% from the field, 34 of 64. From the three-point line, they were 9 of 23 for 39%. And for the game, at the free throw line, they were 5 of 8 for 63%. As for Ouachita Baptist, they were led tonight by Brianna Harris with 25 points. Katie Kapler had 17, and Taylor Bowles had 10. As Ouachita Baptist finished the night shooting 53%. From the three-point line, they were 5 of 15 for 33%. And from the free throw line, they were 8 of 11 for 73%. The Reddies were out-rebounded in the ballgame, 30-29, but did pick up 9 offensive rebounds, and which Ouachita Baptist only had 7 for the ball game. Points in the paint, Ouachita Baptist had 36, the Reddies had 44. Points off turnovers, 18-7 in favor of the Reddies. Second chance points, 16-2 in favor of the Reddies. And then bench points came from the Reddies, 17-14. Lead changes in the ball game 6 times, and there was one time in the game was tied. And your final score in this one, it is Henderson State 82, Ouachita Baptist 69, as Henderson State goes to 7-8 on the season, 6-3 in conference play, while OBU goes to 5-10 and 2-7 in conference play. Hunter, your final thoughts?
RJ, the thing that stands out to me the most when you look at the final box score is the assists. Right now, Henderson State, 14 assists in this game. That was 3 above their season average of 11, while holding Ouachita to just 9. And a big part of that, Victoria Stewart on the day, 5 assists, 5 of those 14. So obviously when you have that many assists in the game, it talks about your distribution and what you were able to do on the offensive side of the ball. The team really unselfish in their play, including Delencia Keener down low. She would be able to draw the defenders in, dish it out for the shooters to Tori Thompson, Haley Henson, and that's why we saw 5 readies in double-figure scoring today, as Keener had 26, Thompson with 17, and Stewart, Henson, and Bedford with 10 each.
Well, that's going to do it for the women's game. As the Reddies win, up next, it's men's action right here on the Henderson State Radio Network. Grady Bean will join me on the broadcast as it's the men trying to pick up a win and snap their 2-game losing streak. 400 Lively, I'm RJ Hawk. Until the men's game here in about 15 minutes, talk to you soon on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Java Primo,
2 minutes.
amazing coffee, and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more, and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16-plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak, seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Print Mania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Print Mania offers a variety of t-shirts for you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Print Mania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Print Mania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
For Henderson State Ready Apparel and Souvenirs, stop by the Ready Bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Ready Bookstore is open before every Ready football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Ready Bookstore, where you can purchase, print, and sell back textbooks every day. The Ready Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Ready Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
The following is a presentation of the Ready Sports Network, your home for Henderson State Athletics.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for Henderson State basketball.
A new identity has been given to the 2015 Henderson State men's basketball team. Under the direction of new head coach Jimmy Elgis, the Reddies have their sights set on bringing the program back to prominence.
Back over to Dixon, falls after 3, drives away, puts up the shot, it's good! It's good! 68-65 Henderson!
Henderson State men's basketball begins now.
Murphy drives the baseline. Kicks it back out to Kozan for 3. He knocks it down from the right corner.
Henderson State men's basketball is brought to you by Arkadelphia Super Smiles, Larry Pennington Insurance, Baptist Health, Domino's, Fat Boys Fine Foods, Jeremy Hughes Shelter Insurance, The Ready Bookstore, Southern Bancorp, Subway, Print Mania, Java Primo, Texarkana Surgery Center. Visit Hot Springs, State Farm Insurance Agent David Bost, Slim and Shorties, and Sizer Wealth Management. Now let's go courtside and join RJ Hawk for today's game.
Welcome to the Duke Wells Center as it's Battle of the Ravine time between Henderson State and Ouachita Baptist. I'm RJ Hawk alongside Grady Bean as the Henderson State Reddies are coming off a tough loss, 79-71 to Arkansas Monticello on Saturday. The Reddies had a 60-54 lead with 6 minutes remaining against the Weevils, but UAM went on a 19-1 run to rebound and beat Henderson State. And the Reddies right now are averaging 68.7 points per game offensively, which ranks 11th in the Great American Conference. But the Reddies lead the league defensively, allowing just 70.5 points per contest, including 68.4 points per game in GAC games. Kalen Tappan, he scored a career-high 32 points against UAM to improve his season scoring average to 14.4 points per game, while Kevin Kozan leads the Reddies, averaging 14.5 points per game. Tavion Pomeroy is averaging 10.5 and 5.2 rebounds per game. I'll bring in my broadcast partner now, Grady Bean. And Coach, you've been in this ball game once or twice.
Well, a few times, RJ. I'm jacked. This is what it's all about right here, baby. Henderson and Ouachita.
Today's meeting marks the 201st meeting between these two games, between these two teams dating back to 1915. OBU leads the overall series 103-97. And the two teams split last year's series. Actually, the Reddies won right here at the Duke Wells Center last year against Ouachita Baptist. Hey, we've got to take a break. When we come back, we will hear from head coach Jimmy Elgis as he talks about last Saturday's loss and tonight's game. It's all coming up next on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Drs. Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
This locker room look-in is brought to you by Visit Hot Springs.
Well, let me tell you about our QB. He's quick as a hiccup. He's got range, skill, versatility, untapped potential. He's a tremendous young man of character and integrity. In this game of inches, he's got the whole 9 yards.
Quarterback your family visit to Hot Springs. It's Arkansas's #1 vacation destination because there's something for everyone. Come on down, Coach. Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithotSprings.org.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com. Welcome back to the Domino's Pregame Show, as it's now time for our Coach's Corner segment with head coach Jimmy Elgis. And Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, Hunter.
You've been on the road the last 4 games. What's your assessment of the team's play recently, and maybe some areas that you'd like to see your guys continue to improve in?
Yeah, we have been away from the Wells Center for a few games here, and it's good to be back here tonight. You know, the thing that we always go with our guys and really practice with our guys every day is just the level of execution. You know, defensively, we've got to get better at getting stops and finishing with rebounds and charges and loose balls. And offensively, we have got to continue to work to execute. Last game, we had some possessions late where we're up, 4 or 5 points, and we've got to execute what we have set up. And I've got to help them more. There's no question. It's not all the players, it's just the coaches, it's all of us. We all got to be better down the stretch. But the thing that we've been excited about, and the thing that I'm going to continue to respond to, Hunter, is we've had a chance to win every game we played in, and that's been late in those games. So if we can execute better down the stretch and have a little better toughness, and if we can play better together, I think we can break through and win some of these tight games that we've been coming up on the short end of the stick.
It seems like Kalen Tappan has really elevated his play recently after having a career-high 32 points on Saturday at UAM. But just comment on his efforts over the past 2 games and what you'll continue to expect from him throughout GAC play.
Well, we've got a good team as far as offensive players go. Our leading scorer, I think, Kevin. He's had some good games. You remember Ravine about a week ago in Southwest Oklahoma had a good game. Ravine has good stretches. And certainly Cameron Cochran's a guy that can really get going and score points and bunches. And we need him to do that. So I think our players did a good job of getting him open. I think they delivered the ball to him and he was ready to score. I thought our team really helped him, and then Cameron put the ball in the bucket. But he's a big part of what we do. He's a very good player. He's a good scorer. So we were happy to have him break through. And I know we said it before on our show. We've got to make sure that we keep bringing him along because he missed the first 8 weeks of the season. We're expecting big things out of him. He's only a sophomore, and if he keeps pushing himself hard in practice, I think he can have some success like he did on Saturday night.
But tonight will be the first battle of the Ravine of the season here at Booth Wells Center. So what can you tell us about Ouachita Baptist and what they're going to bring into tonight's contest?
Well, they're the reigning conference champions, and they have really, really good players, and they're playing very, very well. They've won 4 in a row. They just won at Harding on Saturday. They were playing the conference player of the year, and Terrell Brown, who's a wonderful player inside, a guy who scores with his back to the basket. He's really good. He's probably even really good 8 to 10 feet where he can spin and score. But he's their third leading scorer. I mean, they've got 2 guards, and McCleary and Westbrook that are outstanding players. So you've got to guard inside, you've got to guard outside, you've got to guard transition, you've got to guard offensive rebounds. They're very well put together. I've known Coach Knapp for 15, 20 years, and he does a very good job with them. So we expect nothing but a great game, great atmosphere. We're going to have to really, really play hard to put ourselves in position to win the game.
Coach, thanks for joining us. Good luck out there tonight.
Thank you, honey.
That'll do it for the Coach's Corner, as you just heard head coach Jimmy Elder. And when we come back, we'll go around the GAC and look at some of the other matchups around the league tonight and give you our keys to the game. It's Henderson versus Ouachita in the Battle of the Ravine action, coming up right here on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
We make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instrument, God's restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza, so mix it up with our chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, sandwiches, pastas, or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each, and we'll make stand-up comedy with the robot.
Stuffed cheesy bread and my act have a lot in common. They're both super cheesy. Tough crowd.
Order any 2 or more of Domino's 8-piece chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, oven-baked sandwiches, pastas in a dish, or medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pizza may be extra. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
About 13 minutes away from the opening tip between Ouachita Baptist and Henderson State. I'm R.J. Hawk alongside the coach, Grady Bean. Let's go around the Great American Conference real quick and check in on some scores from women's action earlier. It was Arkansas Tech defeating Harding by a score of 80-52. That game was in Russellville. Southern Arkansas knocks off Arkansas Monticello by a score of 75-59. And then Southwestern Oklahoma, they just now defeated Northwestern Oklahoma 89-50. In men's action, games going on tonight. You've got Harding at Arkansas Tech, Northwestern Oklahoma State at Southwestern Oklahoma State, Southeastern Oklahoma at East Central, and then Southern Naz at Oklahoma Baptist, and that's a look around the Great American Conference. When you look at the standings in this ball game, right now Henderson State, they are sitting right at the bottom of the list as they are sitting in second to last place with a 2-6 record, 3-10 in conference play. Only team worse than them is Oklahoma Baptist at 1-7 in conference play. Ouachita Baptist currently sits in third place in the Great American Conference with a 6-2 record. They are 6-8 overall, and they have reeled off the last 5 games for the Tigers. About 12 minutes away from the start of this one. When we come back, Grady and I will talk about this series. He's played in a couple of these games, coached in a couple of these games, and we'll talk about his experiences and what this rivalry means to not only Henderson, but the town of Arkadelphia. It's coming up next on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Java Primo is amazing coffee.
Hey, give me 2 minutes.
And so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16 plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Print Mania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Print Mania offers a variety of t-shirts from you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Print Mania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Print Mania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
For Henderson State Ready Apparel and Souvenirs, stop by the Ready Bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Ready Bookstore is open before every Ready football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Ready Bookstore, where you can purchase, rent, and sell back textbooks every day. The Ready Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Ready Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
About 9 minutes and 55 seconds away from the start of the Battle of the Ravine between Henderson State and Ouachita Baptist. I'm R.J. Hawk alongside the coach, Grady Bean. And Coach, this series dates back to 1915, the 201st meeting between these two teams. OBU leads the series 103-97, and I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than this. Most people think Battle of the Ravine, they think football just because of the walk across the street and everything like that, but I mean, based on this crowd here at the Duke Wells Center, it means just as much in basketball.
Oh, absolutely. And, over the years, RJ, this is one of the unique sporting events in Arkansas. Not only is it important because it's a Battle of the Ravine, but there's just something about the proximity of the fans in a basketball arena versus the football. Not that the football is not an incredible thing also, but the basketball over the years, it's been heated. You can throw the records out. I mean, you look tonight, and Ouachita's the top of the league, and we're close to the bottom, which means absolutely nothing in this series. It's going to be a dogfight.
Ought to be a lot of fun when you look at these two teams right now. Henderson, they've had their struggles so far. They're 3-10 on the year, 2-6 in conference play. They've lost their last 3, but you and I talked about it earlier, I guess Saturday after the ball game. This team's not that far off.
No, they're not. They're very close. And if you look at the game statistically, it's almost identical from top to bottom. Ouachita has had a more favorable schedule early. They've had more home games than we have. The schedule with all the road games for us early, especially with a young squad, has been brutal. But we're very close, like you said. It's just a matter of hitting some free throws and learning how to win in difficult situations.
Coach, when you look at this team, we see the likes of Kevin Kozan, Panaggio, really Pomley's come up big, Tappan's big. I mean, what's been the biggest surprise for you over the last 3 or 4 games?
Well, I think when the season started, we had some injuries early. Tappan was one of those kids that was hurt and didn't play early in the year, so his emergence has been not a surprise, but I think he's playing better than I thought he would this early. He was absolutely dominant in the game at Monticello. We haven't had Cooper, for several games. Aaron, and he's coming back. He should be full speed tonight. So they're really just rounding into a situation where they've had all of their full squad, and so that's we haven't seen them at full strength really this year.
Well, we are about 7 minutes away from the start of this one. Both teams have cleared the floor. This might be a standing room only crowd here at the Duke Wells Center. Both the entrances still have people coming in. Ought to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it as we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. When we come back, we will talk more about this game as we are counting you down to tip-off right here on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Drs. Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Coach Johnny Ray Grummet was released from his contract today. Let's listen in on his press conference.
I'm not a genius. A genius is a guy like Norman Einstein. I'm obviously disappointed it didn't work out, but it will allow me to spend more time with my family.
Coach, we need to do this too.
Oh, excuse me, I've got to take this. Mama's calling.
Why don't you plan on spending that family time in Hot Springs, Coach? Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithotsprings.org.
It's been a great ride.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
You make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instrument of God's restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
About 3.5 minutes to play before the Battle of the Ravine gets going in this game. And, Coach, when you look over both these two teams, you look at, first off, the numbers that you talked about earlier are pretty much favorable. When you look at Ouachita Baptist, they're scoring 70.7 points per game. Henderson State scoring 68.7 points per game. Giving up, though, the Reddies are one of the best teams in the Great American Conference on points given up.
Well, it's a classic matchup. You got the number one scoring team in the league against the number one defensive team in the league as far as giving up points. So, classic matchup. The thing that jumps out at me, RJ, and that we've struggled at is the free throws. You know, they're the leading free throw shooting team in the league, but they give up a lot of free throws. They foul a lot. They're giving up 25 a game. So it's going to be crucial that we convert from the free throw line tonight to win this basketball.
Last win came for Henderson State at Southwestern Oklahoma on January the 7th, in which the Reddies won 77-52. They have lost the last 3 ball games, and when you look at this Reddy team, you can tell they're hungry for one. I mean, I know we keep saying that, but this team is not giving up by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, absolutely not. And we had a chance to win all 3 of those games on the road, and as those teams have proven in the games after we played them, I think SAU went to Tech and got a win. So everyone in the league is pretty even, so those weren't bad losses.
They really weren't, and when you look at Ouachita Baptist, this is a team that they've gotten hot recently, and this is a team that over the last 3 or 4 games have played some of their best basketball today.
Well, they're playing a lot better in the conference than they did in the preseason, so their stats can be a little bit misleading because conference-wise they've played much, much better.
Well, the Tigers have reeled off their last 4 games against Harding, Arkansas Tech, Southwestern Oklahoma, and Northwestern Oklahoma. Their last loss was back on December the 19th against number 10 Midwestern State, in which they lost only by 2 points, 75-73.
They're probably, they went to Harding and won the Saturday night, which is probably the toughest place to win the league right now. So they are playing the best in the league.
Let's take a quick 2-minute break. When we come back, we'll have today's starting lineups. It's all coming up next on the Henderson State Radio Network.
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza, so mix it up with our chicken, stuffed cheesy bread, sandwiches, pastas, or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each, and we'll mix stand-up comedy with a robot.
Stuffed cheesy bread and my act have a lot in common. They're both super cheesy. Tough crowd.
Order any 2 or more of Domino's 8-piece chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, oven-baked sandwiches, pastas in a dish, or medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pizza may be extra. You must ask for this limited-time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16-plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak, seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia.
How much time's left?
In Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
30 seconds.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Print Mania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Print Mania
Is this the last spot?
Of t-shirts from you to choose from.
Yes.
It's a personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Print Mania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Print Mania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
Back here at the Duke Wells Center, let's go ahead and give you today's starting lineups. First for Ouachita Baptist, they come in 6-8 on the season, 6-2 in Great American Conference play, and they come out with this starting 5. Lakeith Westbrook from Shannon, Mississippi. He stands at 6 foot tall. He's a junior guard. And we've got David Barite. He's a senior guard from Little Rock at 6'3". Sophomore forward, Aitor Lopez Brayton. He is not in the lineup tonight. He's usually getting the start for the Tigers, not getting it tonight. And you've got junior guard Justin McCleary from Jacksonville, Arkansas at 6'2", and Tyrell Brown from Jacksonville stands at 6'6". He's the senior forward. As for Henderson State, under the direction of Jimmy Elgis, they come in 3-10, 2-6 in conference play. They come out with freshman guard Eric Daly from Little Rock Hall, 5'11", 185. Kevin Kozan, the junior guard from New Lenox, Illinois, at 6'4", 167. Oline Boop, he's at 6'8", 230, a senior center from Dakar, Senegal. And then you've got Tavion Pomley from Davenport, Iowa at 6'5", 202. And Matt Panaggio, the sophomore guard from Port Orange, Florida, 6'4", 200 pounds for the Reddies. Jumping center for the Reddies, you've got Boop going up against, I believe, he is going to, I can't quite see the matchup for, okay, it looks like he's going to go up against Carvin Holcomb from Plano, Texas. And the Tigers come out in their all-black uniforms with purple trim and purple lettering, while the Reddies come out in their all-white uniforms with gray numerals and gray trim and red trim.
Here we go, RJ. Let's get it on, baby.
As Holcomb is at the jump circle for Ouachita, so is Boop. Ball is in the air, and it's controlled by Ouachita Baptist as we move from left to right of your radio dial. With the basketball for the Tigers, it's McCleary, and now we've got an offensive foul down low. That's within 7 seconds of starting the game, and the foul is going to go against Justin McCleary down low. That's the first foul of the ball game, first for McCleary.
Well, two things that they're going to establish early. No illegal picks and no hands on defense.
With the basketball for the Reddies, it's Eric Daly. Daly has the ball kicked off the foot of David Barate, and Barate claps his hands as the Reddies come over to the near scores table, and Panaggio is going to inbound the basketball. Matt Panaggio inbounds it out to Daly. Daly stands at the Henderson State logo at center court. Panaggio top of the key. Panaggio goes right side to Kevin Kozan, who stands right wing. Now we've got a whistle and an offensive foul, and this one's going to go against Boop. And that's another offensive foul that you just talked about. We just saw it on Ouachita Baptist. Now we see it on Henderson State.
Absolutely, and we can ill afford to get Boop in foul trouble tonight.
So Boop gets his first foul, and that's the first team foul. And now OBU will have the basketball. 19:36 to play here in the first half. As McCleary brings the ball in the front court, he hands the ball to Westbrook. Now goes left side. That's out to Barate. Barate back to McCleary on the left wing. McCleary. And now we've got another offensive foul. How about this? We've got 3 straight offensive fouls to start the ball game. And this time, the foul is going to be charged.
32.
They're going to charge it to Tyrell Brown, and that's the second team foul. And now we've got a whistle and a foul as the official forgot to go to the table and tell everybody who it was on. But, they're going to charge it to Tyrell Brown from Jacksonville. And now here comes the inbound pass to Panaggio. Full court press on as Panaggio gets it up to the jump circle for the Reddies. Here's Kevin Kozan in the front court as he's at the top of the key. At the free throw line is Daly now. Daly loses the handle on it, regains it, goes up with a shot. It's blocked out of bounds. And so the Reddies retain possession with 14 on the shot clock.
Well, you can't touch anyone if you're screening, but you can get hammered inside and they're not going to call anything.
Daly inbounds from the left to the basket as he'll work the ball left side to Pomley. Pomley down the left corner, kicks it out top side to Panaggio. Now over to Daly. Daly gives it back to Pomley just inside the jump circle, and he knocks down the first points of the ball game from 14 feet away. It's 2-0 as the Reddies get the first lead of the ball game.
He looked confident on that jumper, RJ.
Now here comes Barate. He goes left wing for the Tigers as he gets it out to Brown at the free throw line. Now they work it outside to Westbrook, back to the top of the key to McCleary. Down to the left side goes Holcomb. Holcomb now back over to Barate. Barate on the left side of the paint. He puts it up with the left hand. It's no good. Rebound's taken by Pomley, and Pomley brings it up to the front court for the Reddies. Now here's Eric Daly over to Panaggio on the right wing. Panaggio at the free throw line, works it down low to Kozan, right off the glass, and it's good. He went up and under and laid it up with the right hand, and the Reddies lead 4-0 with 18-17 to play in the first half. David Barate hands the ball top side to Holcomb. Holcomb works it left side out to Westbrook. Back over to McCleary to the top of the key. Now bounce pass to the left side. That's out to Westbrook. He'll go baseline, then kick it back out to Brown. Brown in the lane with the right hand. He has the fingertip roll that rolls off the rim, and Panaggio is right there to get the rebound. Here's Panaggio in the front court. Panaggio now works the left side of the glass. Fake, puts up the shot. It bounces high off the glass and no good. And McCleary's right there to get the rebound for OBU. Here's McCleary, goes left side to Westbrook in the front court. 17:42 to play first half. as Westbrook goes right side to McCleary. Now McCleary for three from the top of the key, and it's good. And that's the first points of the ball game for OBU. It's 4-3 with 17:30 to play here in the first half.
Now they can really shoot the basketball, RJ, so with defending the three, we've got to get in their face.
Eric Daly in the front court. Daly being guarded by Barate. Daly top of the key now. Daly goes right side to Kevin Kozan. He's being guarded by McCleary. They work the ball left side to Daly on the left wing. Daly now goes to the free throw line, pulls up from the line. It's high off the back of the glass, no good. Long rebound. It's taken by Lakeith Westbrook for OBU. Westbrook on the right wing. Now he'll think about driving the lane, kicks it back out top side to Tyrell Brown. Brown goes left side to Barate. Barate now going to drive baseline, puts it up with the right hand off the left side of the glass. It's good, and OBU's got the lead by 1, 5-4.
You know, he penetrated hard down the left side, and our help side was a little asleep that time, RJ. We should have been in position.
Now here comes Eric Daly in the front court. Daly being guarded to the right side by Barate. Daly stands top of the key. Now gives the ball right side to Panaggio. Panaggio right side to Kozan. Kozan stop and pop. He pulls up from three. It's no good. And the rebound's taken by Tyrell Brown. They quickly working up to the front court as McCleary's got on the right wing. McCleary for three from the right wing. He knocks it in. And it's 8-4. OBU out on top of Henderson with 16:09 to play first half.
Coach Elgis is over there up, and he wants us to switch on those, RJ, and we haven't been doing that. We've given up two wide open threes.
Here's Panaggio now from 14 feet. He knocks it off the front of the rim. It's no good. Rebound is taken by Holcomb and given off to Barate. Barate out to Westbrook on the top side. Now works it right side back to Barate. On the wing, they work it down low to Brown. Brown pushes his way around, and he traveled with the basketball, and we've got a whistle and our first media timeout of the ball game. 15:45 left here in the first half as OBU leads Henderson 8-4 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
For Henderson State Ready Apparel and Souvenirs, stop by the Ready Bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Ready Bookstore is open before every Ready football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Ready Bookstore, where you can purchase, print, and sell back textbooks every day. The Ready Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Ready Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
15:45 to play here first half as the Tigers of Ouachita Baptist lead 8-4. I'm RJ Hawk alongside the coach Grady Bean. Right now, Ouachita Baptist 3 of 5 shooting for 60%, while Henderson State is 2 of 7 for 29%. Eric Daly brings the ball to the front court for Henderson State as he stands top of the key, gives it off to Kozan on the left side. Now Kozan works it back right side to Pomley. Now to Eric Daly on the right wing. Back top of the key to Tappan. Inside the three-point line. He puts it up. It's no good. And the rebound's taken by Barate for OBU. Barate goes topside. Stolen away by Pomley. Fast break opportunity. He's going to slam it home. And that's going to ignite the crowd here at Henderson State as it's a 2-point deficit for the Reddies. It's 8-6.
Nice anticipation by Pomley. Got in the passing lane and took it all the way home.
Now we've got a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be called on Pomley as he pushed Tyrell Brown just a little too much as he was driving to the bucket. Now checking in the ball game for Ouachita is going to be Jordan Corbett. He checks in for David Barate.
I think what you're seeing right now, RJ, you're seeing a team that's really confident, Ouachita, and we're trying to find our way, and it's a little apparent early in the game. Inbound
pass goes out to Westbrook. He goes topside to Corbett. Corbett in the lane to McCleary. He goes up with the right hand. It's no good. Rebound's put back up, and it's no good by Holcomb, and the rebound's taken by Aaron Cooper for Henderson State. Cooper's got it topside. Now works it left side. That's out to Pomley. Pomley on the left wing. Back to the top of the key goes Tappan. Tappan, who just checked in the ball game, goes left side to Cooper. He'll drive baseline, puts up the shot, and it's no good as there was a foul called on the floor prior to the shot.
Nice aggressiveness. Now that Cooper's back full speed and we've got Tappan, we're able to come off the bench with two pretty quality guards right now, which helps tremendously.
Jordan Corbett's called with a foul. That's the third team foul on Ouachita Baptist. So Henderson will inbound it from the left side of the bucket with 14:39 to play here in the first half.
See what we run on the inbounds here, RJ.
Aaron Cooper's going to be the inbounder as he's going to work it into Kevin Kozan, and we've got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul, and they're going to call Pomley with the offensive foul, and that'll be the third team foul and the second personal foul for Pomley.
Seems like I don't think we knew what play we were calling there. It seemed a little confusion. Now, as I said, RJ, what we're seeing right now is obviously Ouachita's on a roll. They're confident. They're loose. You can just tell the difference in their demeanor right now. The longer we stay in the game, it will be better for us.
Aline Boop just checked in the ball game for Henderson as they work the ball left side, that being Ouachita. McCleary goes top of the key. He's going to pull up for three, and he knocks it home. Boy, he's got a quick shot, doesn't he?
Boy, he does. He was really off balance that time. I didn't think he was going to be able to knock that one down.
11-6, Ouachita leads, as that was a three-point attempt by McCleary that was knocked in successfully. Now here's Tappan on the left wing. Nice behind-the-back move as he's going to go up for the shot. It's no good, but he's fouled prior to the shot, so he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. The foul's going to be on Carvin Holcomb. That'll be Holcomb's first personal foul, fourth team foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, I have not seen him do that. I mean, he took it hard to the right and was cut off, went behind his back, and was in the paint in a heartbeat.
So Tappan at the free throw line. He's a 60% free throw shooter. As his first shot's in the air, it rattles home. He scored 32 points against UAM on Saturday, and that was by far a career high, and he had a heck of a ball game.
I'll tell you what, I mean, he's developing before our eyes. He's turning into an offensive weapon.
Barate checked back in the ball game for OBU as the second shot's up, no good, and trying to get the offensive rebound was Morello, and ball's going to go out of bounds, but it was last touched by Barate, and so Henderson State gets the basketball back. Nice job by Morello to fight for that rebound.
Yeah, the Ouachita player was inside him, stepped towards the basket instead of blocking him out. But it's good to see Ben do something positive early. He needs that.
Aaron Cooper's going to inbound it from the near sideline as he gets it in out to Daly, top of the key. Under 14 to play now here at the ball game. Tappan's inside the three-point line in the corner. It's good, and it's now 11-9. OBU leads. 13:53 to play here in the first half as McCleary's got it on the left wing. McCleary's going to come in, drive the lane, bounce pass down low to Barate. Barate loses the handle on it, goes back outside to the top of the key. That's out to Buchanan. Back to McCleary. McCleary's got it top side with 13 on the shot clock. Now they go right side to Barate for a three from the right wing. He knocks it home, and it's now 14-9 with 13:13 to play. And boy, Coach, when you look at their three-point shooting, they're 3 of 3 so far.
Yeah, and we got a big man switched on a guard and didn't rotate.
Here's Tappan over left side to Morello for a three from the left corner. It's no good, and the rebound's taken by Aitor Lopez Brayton. Now here's OBU as they go right side to Buchanan. Now top side goes Aitor. Now they work it down low to Barate. Barate back to Aitor. He puts it up with the left hand. It's good. And it's now 16-9. We're under 13 minutes to play here in the first half.
Well, Ouachita's doing a great job of ball movement right now.
As Daly brings the ball in the front court. Reddy's down by 7. As Daly goes right side to Morello. He's on the right corner. Morello trying to get the ball down low. Finds Boop, but it goes between his legs. And it's picked up by McCleary. McCleary's going to bring the ball in the front court. McCleary goes left side of paint, puts up the shot. It's no good. And the ball deflected away right into the hands of McCleary. He's over in the left corner for 3. It's no good. And it's going to be a long rebound taken by Aaron Cooper up the left side. Now here's Cooper, top of the key. Top of the key goes Cooper as he's slowing the offense down. Morello's got it on the left wing now. Morello going to take in the paint at the free throw line. He'll pull up, and he's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
You know, Ben got bailed out there, RJ. You know, he's a little frustrated again. He's made a bad decision that last time down. Hopefully he'll hit these free throws, give him a little confidence.
Foul was called on Aitor, and so now Morello is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Reddies trail by 7 in this one. As Morello spins the ball around, first shot's in the air, and it's in and out, no good. Morello on the season is a 67% free throw shooter. As Panaggio checks in the ball game for Boop.
You know, and I've said this, in previous telecasts, Ben Morello is going to be a very good player here, but he does need to add strength. And when you get in games like this, sometimes he gets a little bit overmatched.
Henderson's 2 of their last 8 shots. As Morello dribbles the basketball, rolls it around his hand, shots in the air, and it's no good as well. Coming down with the rebound is Barate. Gives the ball up court quickly to Corbett. Back to Barate. They go right side out to Barate. Or excuse me, no, that's actually Brown, and he goes up. I said it was Brown. It was actually Buchanan, and he went up with a shot, was fouled. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2. And we've got a media timeout. 11:58 to play first half. OBU leads Henderson State 16-9 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Drs. Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives. Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Ouachita Baptist right now 4 of 5 shooting from three-point range for 80%. The Reddies are 0 of 2 overall. The Reddies shooting 36% from the field on 4 of 11 shooting. Ouachita Baptist on 6 of 11 shooting for 55%.
Yeah, you know, the game is going about like we thought it would right now. You've got a team that's been hot. RJ, I mentioned it before. They're coming in. They just look a lot more confident offensively right now. The key is for us to hang in here, cut back into it, and build our confidence as we go, and I think we'll be fine.
11:58 to play here in the first half as OBU leads 16-9 over Henderson State. At the free throw line is going to be Alan Buchanan. He is a 50% free throw shooter. Shots in the air, and it's high off the back of the rim. Rolls around, in and out. No.
That was that 50% bounce in our favor right there.
Yeah, it went about halfway down, then kicked back out.
Well, he painted the whole rim, but he didn't get it to go down.
Second shot's in the air, and it's good.
And we need a good possession here, RJ. We haven't scored in a while.
Out to an 8-point lead, 17-9. As Daly brings the ball in the front court. Ouachita's on a 6-0 run right now. As Panaggio's got it, and he's going to have a foul called, and that's going to be Barate, who got picked up on the foul. They'll bring up the 1-and-1 situation as Panaggio. Well, no, they're actually going to say, yeah, they're going to.
That was 6?
That was only 6, so.
Well, the clock keepers are fishing. He got that up there before I could look.
So now here's the inbound pass coming from Daly. Daly's going to work it back as Panaggio's got it all the way out to the midcourt stripe. Gets it out to Kevin Kozan, who just checked back in the ball game. He stands top of the key, trying to get it to Tappan, who was cutting across, but couldn't get it to him. And now Panaggio's got it on the right wing. Back to Kevin Kozan, topside. Kozan works it to Panaggio on the wing. Panaggio thought about the 3 fake, and then he's going to pull up. It's going to hit off the side of the backboard, no good. And the rebound's taken by Barate. Barate on the left side of the paint. He goes up, and there's going to be an offensive foul.
Great job by Boop.
Charge to Barate, and Boop went as high as he could, but he maintained his position as he went straight up.
And you have to give the official credit for that because that was a good call. Most officials would have called a foul, even though Boop did a great job. Because he left the floor, they would have called a foul on the defensive player.
So the foul was on Barate, and that, I believe this is his 3rd foul. It's the 2nd foul, and so he checks out of the ball game. Kevin Kozan comes into the front court as he's being guarded by Corbett. Now they go right side to Daly on the wing. Daly comes topside, gives the ball to Tappan. 16 on the shot clock. Now they work it right side to Kozan, who will drive baseline with a floater, and he knocks it in.
And that's what Kevin needs to do, much like UAM. He needs to put it on the floor a little bit and make them guard him, which he did that time.
Bringing the ball up is going to be Jordan Corbett for the Tigers. As we're under 11 to play here in the first half. 6-point game in favor of the Tigers as McCleary's got on the right wing. Now they work it back top side to Malin. Malin Martin with the basketball. Now goes to the right side. That's going to be too hard off the back of the rim, no good, but Brown's right there for the stickbacks, and it's now 19 to 11.
Well, Panaggio did not block out that time. He didn't get a butt on someone.
Now here comes Eric Daly with the basketball. Works it left side to Tappan. Tappan on the left wing. Now he goes baseline, kicks it back out to Daly on the top side. He stands about 4 feet from the three-point line as he works it right side back to Kozan. Kozan over to Tappan. Tappan's going to drive the lane, and there's going to be a foul before the shot was off. The foul's going to go against Malin Martin, and so Tappan's going to go to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1.
So here we are again, RJ, much like we were at Monticello. We beat them to the 1-and-1, which we're playing good, solid defense. We have to take advantage of this.
Shots in the air and good.
You know, because we only have 4 fouls, so we're going to be in the 1-and-1 probably a lot longer than they are, and we need to make them pay for that.
18 fouls on Ouachita Baptist in the game as Tappan's set for his second free throw, and it's good. Tappan's gotten a lot better at his free throw shooting over the last 3 games.
He looks better, yes, he does.
Looks more confident.
Absolutely.
As bringing the ball up is going to bring up Jordan Corbett. Corbett gives the ball into the hands of Westbrook. Westbrook works the right side to the wing. You know, the double team will come. He has nowhere to go with it as he works it down to Brown. Brown's going to lay it with the right hand in. And that was good defense, Coach, but it just broke down at the very end.
Well, our offside just got the ball watching right there. We did a great job of double team, and Daly was not on the help side where he should have been.
Here's Daly, top of the key, over to Kozan now. They're going to switch spots as we're under 10 minutes to play in this one. Kozan now at the free throw line. We've got a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be charged to Lakeith Westbrook, and that'll be his first personal foul, 19th foul. And so now Kevin Kozan's going to go to the free throw line to shoot. As checking in is going to be Aaron Cooper for the Reddies. Out comes Tappan.
Well, you know, the book on Kevin, if you're scouting him, is the opponents will tell you he's not going to put it on the floor. So at all odds, go make him, not let him have a jump shot. But he can put it on the floor a little bit. And when he does, he punishes the defense.
First shot's up and good by Kozan. He's got 5 points on the evening. 21-14. As Kozan eyes the bucket. The second shot's up and good. Kevin Kozan on the year is a 56% free throw shooter, and he knocked down both.
He changed his motion a little bit. He usually bounces it another time or two, so maybe he's trying to get a little new streak going here.
Jordan Corbett brings the ball in the front court, works it left side, being guarded by Aaron Cooper. Now here's Corbett at the free throw line, works it back to Brown. Brown's going to drive the lane, and that's going to be a blocking foul charged to Boop. And Coach, I think Boop had his back leg. I don't think he was totally set when he came in for that trying to step in for the charge.
Well, I think you're right, RJ. The thing is, the offensive player created all the contact.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a close call.
That's easily one of those that could go either way. You always hear everybody say, well, that could go either way. That literally could go either way.
Yeah.
As Brown's going to go to the free throw line. What I don't understand is why they're going to give him the 2 shots, because he just kind of threw one up there. It really didn't seem like a shot, but he misses his first.
Yeah, we like for him to shoot free throws.
Brown is really a 71% free throw shooter on the year.
I know, but we put the ready jinx on him tonight. He's going to be about 50%.
For a big man, though, Coach, he doesn't shoot it bad.
They all can shoot it. They all have a nice touch. What means that on Boop?
Boop's now got 2 as the second shot does go. It's 22-15. OBU leads Henderson. 9:18 to play first half. As Daly brings the ball in the front court for the Reddies. Now he passes it to Panaggio, who stands top of the key. Panaggio goes right side. Just checked in as Jordan Vance for Henderson State. They go back to Panaggio on the right wing. Back to the top of the key to Aaron Cooper. Cooper going to drive left side of the paint. He'll pull up from 6 feet away, and he rattles it home.
Nice shot.
And it's 22-17.
Yeah, Coop took it in the paint, stepped back, nice pull-up jumper.
Bringing the ball up for the Tigers is Jordan Corbett. Corbett now brings it back to Holcomb, who works it down low to Brown. Brown with the right hook, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound's taken by Cooper. Cooper in the front court now. Cooper in the lane, goes right side, back to Daly, and he just overthrew it, and it's picked up by OBU's Westbrook. Westbrook in the lane. He has the floater. It rolls off the backside and rolls in. Boy, that hit about 14 times on that back rim and finally dropped. And so now here's the inbound pass to Daly.
Well, as a point guard, RJ, you cannot get that deep in without having something to do. Coop did that twice the other night, and he's done it tonight.
So now Daly stands 4 feet from the three-point line, top of the key. As gives it off out to Cooper with 8 minutes to play here in the half as Panaggio now has it. Panaggio works it to the top side, hands the ball to Cooper. He'll pull up for three with 4 on the shot clock. He knocks it down for the Ready money ball. That's a big-time three-pointer right there, Coach.
Big shot by Coop, and we're looking a little stagnant offensively. He bailed us out that time.
Jordan Corbett brings the ball in the front court. As Corbett works the right side, now goes top side to Holcomb. Back over the left side to Westbrook. Ball gets deflected and out of bounds. And it stays with Ouachita Baptist, and we've got a media timeout. 7:36 to play here first half. The Reddies have cut it to 4, 24-20 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Let's listen in the locker room to see what Coach thought about the controversial call at the end of the game.
I'm not allowed to comment on lousy officiating, but the trouble with the referees is they just don't care who wins. They're the only guys I know can rob you and get a police escort out of town. And remember, the result of the game, not final till the other team's check clears the ref's bank.
Come on down to Hot Springs, Coach. You'll get a fair shake on comfortable rooms, great meals, and fun activities for the whole family. Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithotsprings.org.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation. Locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
7:36 to play here first half as the Reddies trail by 4, 24-20 in the Battle of the Ravine. I'm R.J. Hawk alongside the coach, Grady Bean, as the Reddies have cut this deficit to 4 points. The largest lead of the ball game for OBU has been 8 points. That was back at the 11:58 mark in the first half.
We're just hanging around, RJ. Here we go, another defensive possession.
So inbound pass is going to come to Tyrell Brown. Brown at the free throw line, kicks it back out to Westbrook for 3, and he knocks it in. And Ouachita Baptist right now is 5 of 7 from the three-point line.
Boy, Coach Elgis is not happy because you have to be in their face.
As the Reddies working left side to Panaggio on the wing. Now back top the key to Daly. Daly back to Vance on the wing, works it down low to Kozan. Kozan, top side to Panaggio. Thought about the 3. Now works it into the free throw line. He'll just throw one up, and the ball's going to go up and over the backboard. And so the Tigers will get the basketball back with 7:05 left here in the first. And, Coach, that's just not a good shot by Panaggio.
I'm not sure what Matt was doing. He really looked off balance when he shot the basketball. RJ, I want to give a shout-out to one of my former teammates and one of the greatest guards in the history of Ready basketball, John Hanson, who's listening to us on the radio up in Cherokee Village, Arkansas tonight, pulling for the Ready.
Glad to have John listening and wherever. I love having all Ready fans, wherever they may be, listening on the radio network. Now here's Aaron Cooper with the steal. Cooper in the front court. Cooper goes up the left side. Ball's deflected away, but he's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That is what you call getting bailed out.
Yes. Yeah, because he lost the handle on it as he was about midway up, and he got fouled, so he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Coops was about 5'10", and he had a 6'5" waiting on him right there, and he tried to take it to the rack and had no chance of making that shot.
The foul was on Holcomb. That's his second personal, the 10th team foul for OBU, as the first shot's in the air and good.
And here we go again. The 1-and-1 is really to our advantage, and we're making them pay a little bit tonight, RJ.
Right now, the Reddies only have 5 team fouls in the game. OBU's got 10.
You know, good shooters, a college shooter, you can't just put your hand up. You have to be up there in his face and cause some problems, and that's what Coach is not happy with right now.
Second shot's up and good as bringing the ball up is Corbett. Corbett works it left side to Barate. Now out to Westbrook at the free throw line. He'll go up with a shot, and you want to talk about getting bailed out. That's getting bailed out right there. He went up with a shot, and Daly just, I don't know what Daly did. He just ran right into him and knocked him off balance, and as he was in the act of shooting.
Yeah, he kind of he thought he was going to go for the block. You know, Coach is still, I see Coach over there, and he's so animate right now. He wants us to switch these plays, and we're not. You know, we're switching late, and that's what's causing our problems.
So at the line is Westbrook. First shot's in the air and good. For Daly, by the way, that's his first personal foul, the 16th foul. At the free throw line is Westbrook, and he is an 83% free throw shooter as he knocked down the first.
We've got an interesting lineup in here, RJ. You know, we were talking about maybe letting Tappan play a little bit 4 spot, even though he's 6'2", and we basically have 3 guards in here and Tappan at the 4 spot and Vance. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens the next couple of minutes.
Second shot was good as Daly brings the ball in the front court, and he throws it to Tappan, who stands top of the key. Tappan dribbles the basketball and just hands it to Cooper, who they trade spots. Down to 14 on the shot clock. Cooper goes right side to Daly as Daly's being guarded by Westbrook.
Get to the rack.
Daly in the lane. Bounce pass to Kozan with the right hand. It's up underneath, and it's no good. Rebound saved from going out of bounds into the hands of Tyrell Brown by Corbett, and now Corbett will bring it in the front court. They work it the left side to Westbrook for 3 from the corner, and he rattles it home. And it's another 3-pointer by Ouachita Baptist as they lead 29-22.
Well, you've got to find those shooters.
And now we've got a whistle and a timeout charge to Henderson State, and it's a 30-second timeout. And so we'll keep it right here with 5:53 to play here in the first half. And, Coach, I don't think I've seen a 3-point shooting team like this in quite some time.
Well, you know, they shoot the ball very well, obviously, and they're shooting very well tonight. And we're not, I wouldn't say we're playing terrible, but we're not playing as well as we should with getting a hand up in their face. Offensively, though, RJ, I'm a little disappointed. You know, we have 4 guards out there. We've got them in the 1-on-1. You know, we're taking jump shots, and we've got to. I'm sure Coach is telling them right now, put the ball on the floor, make them foul you or get to the hole. That's what we've got this lineup in there for.
Well, and when you look at the Reddies right now, I mean, the foul situation works in their favor. You've said it a couple times, and instead of pulling up for those jumpers, if they just drive the lane, they're going to get fouled.
Absolutely. We have 4, basically 3-point guards, and they can all put it on the floor.
Daly gives the ball to Tappan off the inbound. Tappan now has top side position as he gives it off to Kozan in the right corner. Back to Tappan, top of the key. Pump fake, drives the lane now, and he tries to get it off to Kozan. Ball's on the floor, and it's picked up by Barate for OBU.
We're struggling with this group offensively.
Jordan Corbett in the front court as he'll go top side over the left side to McCleary. McCleary with the left hand, he just lays it in. And it's now 34-22. OBU out on top as McCleary has 11 points. Now Daly has the top of the key. Daly goes right side to Cooper. Now they swing it left side to Tappan for 3. It's off the backside of the rim, no good, and the rebound's taken by Brown. Now here comes Corbett. Back to Brown, top side, over to McCleary on the left wing. He'll pull up for 3. It's in and out, no good, but right there is Barate to get the rebound, and Jordan Vance swatted the ball away. And Coach, it looked to me like he got all ball whenever he batted that ball out.
Yeah, I think he did. And, you know, right now, RJ, I don't know if he's going to be able to stay with this lineup very much longer. You know, we have no one on the offensive glass. It's a jump shot and no one's on the offensive glass. And then we're having trouble getting defensive rebounds. So, and he's got Panaggio and Moreno ready to come in. As
the first foul shot is up and good. As they both check in. Well, when you look at Boop, he's got 2 fouls, and then Pomley's got 2.
Yeah. You know, we said, I think we were 26 to 22 there, and we said we're going to see what this lineup does, and it's hurt us pretty bad. We've lost 7 points in this exchange.
Second shot's up and good as well. So it's now 36 to 22. Ouachita now on an 8-0 run over the last minute 47. As Daly brings the ball in the front court, he works it right side to Cooper. Cooper being guarded by McCleary. Now out to Kozan on the right wing. Kozan's going to drive the right side of the paint, pull up from 6 feet away, and he knocks it in.
Nice, we needed that.
And it's 36 to 24.
We need to get it down 6, 7, 5, 6 points before this half's over.
Now with the basketball, it's Malin Martin. Martin hands the ball to Barate. Barate goes right side to Westbrook. Westbrook at the right wing. Now cross-court pass. That's out to Malin Martin for 3 from the corner, and he knocks it home.
Boy, Daly got lost on defense again.
39 to 24. Aaron Cooper, top of the key. Cooper steps inside the three-point line, pulls up from 12 feet away. It's no good, and Malin Martin comes down with the rebound. Martin in the front court now, works it right side to Westbrook. Westbrook now back to Martin, cross-court pass on the left side. Now they work it down low. Working the ball down low to Brown. He powers his way up the left side and is able to knock it in. It's 41-24, 3:45 to play first half.
I think Coach may need another timeout here.
Now here's Aaron Cooper. Swings it left side. Out to Morello. Morello back to Kozan, top of the key. Kozan back to Morello. Morello now high post, kicks it back out to Kozan with 10 on the shot clock. Kozan works it right side to Panaggio for three. It's no good. And the rebound's taken by Brown.
That's out of his range, RJ. He shouldn't even be shooting that shot.
So with the basketballs, Malin Martin goes top side to Tyrell Brown. Brown swings it left side to Westbrook. Westbrook goes left side to McCleary. They work it back down low to Brown. He goes up with the left hand. It's short. It gets his own rebound, sticks it back in. It's good. And it's 43-24.
Tell you what, he's killing us down there.
Now Brown right now has 7 points in the ballgame on 3 of 6 shooting. Now here's Daly working it right side to Cooper. Cooper at the free throw line. He'll drive the lane, just throw up a wild shot. Malin Martin gets the rebound, and he gives it off to McCleary. McCleary, cross-court pass now. That's out to Westbrook for three. It's good. That's from the right corner. And it's 46-24, 2:36 to play here in the first half. And that pretty much got the OBU crowd on their feet. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Now they're going to say it's a full timeout charge to Henderson. We'll take it with them on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
We make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instrument of God's restoring power. To give all our best right here at Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
Ouachita Baptist right now shooting a whopping 73% from the three-point line. They are 8 of 11 from the three-point line. And a lot of those have come in the last 3 minutes.
Well, you know, RJ, what I'm seeing tonight that I haven't seen in a while, you know, we were applying pressure defensively last few games. We were dictating what the offense. We're absolutely letting them dictate everything right now. We're just reacting instead of being aggressive on defense.
So now Aaron Cooper has on the right wing. Now take the top side to Panaggio. And it goes left side out to Daly. Back to Panaggio at the wing. They're not even guarding him at the three-point line. They work it down low to Morello. He lost the handle on it. Goes back up with the right hand. And he's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot two. Panaggio wasn't even guarded, Coach, out on the left wing. And they were just going to let him try it.
Well, that should tell you something.
Yeah.
They know more than Matt about what his range is. He needs to take a lesson from that.
So now Morello's going to go to the free throw line. Morello on the year is a 67% free throw shooter. His shots in the air and good.
You know, as a player, know your strengths and also know your limitations. And Matt's very good 14, 15, 16 feet putting on the floor. He's not a three-point shooter.
2:15 to play first half as Morello's second shot's up and good. He's now 2 of 4 from the free throw line as Jordan Vance checks in for the Reddies. Coach, you were talking about people listening in. Brianna Ray back in Little Rock taking a listen in on the Ready Radio Network.
Absolutely.
2:11 to play first half as Malin Martin's got a top side as he goes to Lakeith Westbrook. Westbrook, top of the key, now back to Malin Martin on the left wing. Malin, free throw line. Goes up with the right hand. He carried the basketball, and so that'll be a turnover. We hadn't seen a lot of turnovers from OBU tonight.
No, we haven't done anything to cause a lot of turnovers either. You know, right now, you know, Coach, we're down 20. You know, you want to kind of get yourself back into the rhythm here. Maybe cut this thing down to 15, 12 or 15 if you possibly can.
So now Aaron Cooper goes right side to Tappan, who just checked in the ball game. Tappan, top of the key to Panaggio. Back over to Cooper left side. Cross-court pass to Tappan on the right wing. Trying to get around the screen. Tappan goes up with the right hand. It rolls off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound's taken by Aitor. Aitor out to Westbrook for three, and he knocks it down from the wing. Boy, it's like they're shooting from 3 feet away the way they're draining these three-point shots.
Yeah, we're just not picking up people in transition. They're laughing right now.
A minute 22 to play here in the first half. 49-26. Reddy's down to OBU as Tappan's gone the right wing. Now to Panaggio, top of the key for three. He knocks home a Ready money ball for three, and it's now a 20-point lead, 49-29. That's the first 3 points for Panaggio of the night.
Yeah, you see they're really sagging in the lane right now. They're daring us to shoot the basketball, except for Kozan.
Now they work it left side to Westbrook. Westbrook over to Berete. Back to Westbrook, top of the key. Steps inside the three-point line. He knocks it down from 12 feet away. And it's 51-29, 46 seconds to play first half.
Matt left his feet that time.
He's walking the ball. That's going to be Tappan. Tappan will bring it up to the right wing. Tappan gets around a man, and he goes up the baseline, puts up the shot. He's fouled. It's good. Kalen Tappan goes to the free throw line after getting the bucket. The foul that time is going to go against... Couldn't quite see who they called that foul on. They haven't put it on the board yet.
See it, RJ.
As that foul is going to be against Berete, and for Berete, that's his third personal foul. Tapping shots in the air, and it's good. And so now we've got a whistle and a timeout charged to Ouachita Baptist. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 51-32, Ouachita leads Henderson. Now, Coach, you remember against Southern Arkansas, the Reddies were down by, 16 at halftime, and they battled back to draw within. They actually took the lead in that ball. Yeah, took the lead in that ball game, and they're not out of this ball game. We got a whole another half to play, but they've got to play a lot better if they want to do that.
Absolutely, and we look a little frustrated right now, RJ. Not only the players, I think the coaches are a little frustrated, and it's showing. You look at Kalen Tappan right now, who really is an offensive weapon for us, and I don't understand tonight. Every time he catches the ball, he's 30 feet from the hole, which is not his strength. So I don't know what's going on there. Coach needs to get that corrected, because every time he's got it in the paint, they haven't been able to stop him, and he needs to be our man right now offensively.
Both teams break their huddle. It's 51-32 as OBU's got the basketball, moving from left to right of your radio dial as Malin Martin walks the ball up court. He's going to be picked up at midcourt by Tappan. Martin brings the ball now into the front court as he works it into the middle of the court to Aitor. Aitor trying to find somebody to get it to. He found Westbrook. There's 20 on the game clock, 13 on the shot clock. Westbrook goes right wing. That's out to Martin from the right corner. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Kevin Kozan gets the offensive rebound. Now he'll be fouled. He'll hit the free throw line and shoot two.
That was not a smart foul by Ouachita right there. You have a 19-point lead with 10 seconds. You foul in the backcourt.
And you've got Kevin Kozan.
Now, RJ, I saw a positive there maybe we can go into half. That was the first time that we switched on the guard screens like we were supposed to all night, and we ended up, they ended up taking a bad shot. We had someone in their face. That's the first time we've done that tonight.
Kevin Kozan is a 56% free throw shooter, and on the night tonight, he's 2 of 2 from the free throw line.
Let's watch his routine here.
Shots in the air and good.
So he always bounced it before, and now he's using no bounces.
Checking in the game for OBU's Jordan Corbett along with Alan Buchanan.
Now what you want to do here, you make free throw, you cut it to 17, don't foul, make them take a tough shot.
Second shot's in the air. It's going to roll around and good. And it's now 51-34. 10 points for Kevin Kozan as OBU's going to roll the ball in as they get it off to Corbett. Corbett brings it in the front court. 6 seconds on the game clock. He's going to pull up from 8 feet away, and he rattles it home with 3 seconds on the clock. And here's the length of the court shot that's going to hit off the front of the rim by Daly, and that's going to do it for the half. The Reddies, they trail at halftime, 53-34, and you're listening to the Henderson State Radio Network.
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza, so mix it up with our chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, sandwiches, pastas, or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each, and we'll mix stand-up comedy with a robot.
Stuffed cheesy bread and my act have a lot in common. They're both super cheesy. Tough crowd.
Order any 2 or more of Domino's 8-piece chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, oven-baked sandwiches, pastas in a dish, or medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pizza may be extra. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16-plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you'd like to see on a t-shirt? Printmania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Printmania offers a variety of t-shirts for you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Printmania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Printmania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
Did I miss the comeback?
Apparel souvenirs. Stop by the Ready Bookstore.
Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. I was getting coach set up. You can bring it back after this.
Bookstore is open before every Ready football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Ready Bookstore, where you can purchase, print, and sell back textbooks every day. The Ready Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Ready Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Back here at the Duke Wells Center, as at the half, Henderson State trails 53-34. RJ Hawk now joined by women's basketball coach Jill Thomas as Henderson State tonight wins 82-69. Coach, glad to be back in the win column.
Yes, very glad to be back in the win column, and it's even sweeter when it's at home against OBU.
Well, Coach, you look at tonight's game, and Valencia Keener, we always talk about her, but she becomes the 11th player in Henderson State history to get 1,000 career points, and she did that tonight.
Yeah, that's always awesome. I'm so glad for her. You know, getting in that is, you know, a part of history, and she's worked hard for it. And again, credit to our guards. They did a good job understanding that she's got to get the ball more. And because she got the ball more, it actually opened up our three-point shot, which we've been trying to get them to understand. And tonight we understood that and got the ball in and shot well from outside. And
Coach, you had 5 players in double figures tonight. Keener had 26. And then Tori Thompson. How about Thompson stepping up? And she knocked down a couple big threes early on this game.
Yeah, Tori's big. Tori's that player who kind of has a chip on her shoulder, and it's perfect for a game like this. We're really happy for her, and we're hoping that, you know, this is kind of her breakout game as well. She's got to understand, you know, there's a lot of basketball left to be played, and we need that performance from her again.
You guys shoot 53% for the game, 39% from three-point range, and then how about this, Coach? You shoot free throws well tonight. I mean, that is always a positive as well.
But the sad thing is it's 62%, and we consider that well. So we're going to have to get that up quite a bit more. Because, again, we're going to be in close games, and, you know, you've got to get to the line and make free throws.
Coach, I think you and I talked about this earlier. This was about the time last year that you guys started to make your run and kind of pose yourself ready for conference play and for the conference tournament. You starting to feel that again with this team?
A little bit. I mean, hopefully tonight was that. I mean, we got a huge week. We have Arkansas Tech, #1 team in our league, nationally ranked. And then we got Harding. So we have a very big week, and it's going to take a lot of toughness and a lot of buy-in because we're going to do some things differently, especially on the defensive end of the floor. So, hopefully this was the game to get us back in the right column.
And around the GAC scoreboard tonight, Arkansas Tech beat Harding 80-52 tonight. So
quite a bit. That's a huge rivalry for them.
Yeah.
And Harding got it last year, so you knew that was going to be a big game. And like I said, Tech's very, very good. They've got 5 Division I transfers. That's going to be hard to defend, and so we're going to have to be ready to battle, and really we have to rebound.
You and I talked about this after the game on Saturday. The short turnaround and getting your girls prepared. I think they came out prepared and ready to go on the short rest.
Yeah, they did today, and that was a challenge. Trying to get them to understand the Princeton offense in one day is something I don't want to have to do again. But they understood it and they got it. So it's nice to have 2 days for Tech. Of course, I'd like 2 more after that, but it is what it is. Everybody in the league's doing it.
Yeah.
So it's the tougher team that's going to last.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win tonight, and let's go get them on Thursday.
Thank you guys as always.
That is Jill Thomas, the head coach for the women's basketball team. We're at the half, 53-34 on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready
Hey, give me 3 minutes.
Without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Drs. Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Here's Coach to tell you about his latest recruiting class.
Oh, this class is a program changer. These young men are a tremendous fit for our program, athletically, academically, and socially. And that 5-star receiver had all the charges dropped. The cops clocked him at 71 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone on a bicycle.
Congratulations, Coach. Maybe you should speed on down to Hot Springs and reward yourself with dinner at one of our great restaurants. Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithotSprings.org.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation, locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
Back here at the Duke Wells Center as we are at the half, 53-34. OBU leads Henderson State. It's now time for our Signs of Wealth halftime stats. As for Ouachita Baptist in the first half, they were led by Lakeith Westbrook with 18 points. He was followed by Justin McCleary with 11 points. Tyrell Brown had 9. David Barrety, he had 7. And then there was a host of players. Malin Martin had 3. Aitor Lopez Brayton had 2. Jordan Corbett had 2, and Alan Buchanan had 1. OBU shot 63% on 19 of 30 shooting in the first half. 9 of 13 from 3 for 69%. And at the free throw line, they were 6 of 8 for 75%. Henderson State in the first half was led by Kevin Kozan with 10 points. He was followed by Kalen Tappan with 8. Aaron Cooper had 7. And then Tavian Pomley had 4 points. The Reddies went 10 of 25 shooting for 40% in the first half. 2 of 6 from 3 for 33%. And 12 of 15 for 80% in the first half. The Reddies in the first half were out-rebounded 20-8 on the rebounding category, and also in the first half had 7 turnovers in the first half. Henderson State was outscored in the paint 16-8. Points off turnovers went in favor of the Reddies 8-7. Second chance points 6-4 in favor of Ouachita Baptist, and bench points went to Henderson 17-8 in the first half. Well, we are at the half. It is 53-34. Reddies trail Ouachita Baptist as we have about 5 minutes left until the start of the second half. Let's pause for 3 minutes. When we come back, we will have second half action, and we'll talk to the coach about some keys to the game in the second half right here on the Henderson State Radio Network.
You make a promise that Baptist held to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
To be the instrument of God's restoring power. To give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza, so mix it up with our chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, sandwiches, pastas, or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each, and we'll mix stand-up comedy with the robot.
Stuffed cheesy bread and my ACAP a lot in common. They're both super cheesy. Tough crowd.
Order any 2 or more of Domino's 8-piece chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, oven-baked sandwiches, pastas in a dish, or medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pizza may be extra. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GETREDDIE.com. Or you can call 1-800-228-7333 for information about Henderson State University.
Java Primo is amazing coffee and so much more. Visit Java Primo Coffee House, Cafe, and more and discover just what more is. Friday and Saturday nights are ribeye nights. 16 plus ounces of premium bone-in French-cut ribeye steak seasoned with espresso rub and grilled to perfection. Nightly dinner menus of pizza, salmon, tuna, steaks, and more begins at 4 p.m. Located on Main Street in Arkadelphia and on Central Avenue in Hot Springs. Java Primo has a little something more just for you.
Do you have an idea that you would like to see on a t-shirt? Printmania can help you turn your idea into a reality. Printmania offers a variety of t-shirts for you to choose from. We also have personalized service which will allow you to work with an artist who will help you create your t-shirt. Printmania also does embroidery and engraving. Check out our new location at 624 Main Street or call 246-3803. Printmania, proud supporters of Henderson State University.
For Henderson State Ready Apparel and Souvenirs, stop by the Ready Bookstore located on the HSU campus and the Garrison Center. For your convenience, the Ready Bookstore is open before every Ready football game. And students, save money on textbooks at the Ready Bookstore, where you can purchase, rent, and sell back textbooks every day. The Ready Bookstore is open 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to 4 on Friday. We also have HSU apparel for kids, gift items, and alumni items. Find us on Facebook at Ready Bookstore or online at www.hsubooks.com.
Well, about a minute and a half left of halftime as Henderson State trails 53-34. And I'm R.J. Hawk alongside the coach, Grady Bean. And, Coach, I'll tell you one thing. The Reddies have got to change something up in the second half.
Absolutely, and I snuck in the dressing room for just a little bit. Coach Elgis was not happy, to say the least, and I would give advice to some of our players this half. I would present a little more energy, or you may not be seeing the court the rest of the game. I think he kind of laid the ultimatum down, so I expect to see them kind of make a little bit of a turnaround here. I think, RJ, it's what we talked about. You've got a young team that's confidence is, we haven't won a lot of games against one of the most confident teams in the league, won the championship last year. They're on a roll, and that was evident early. After 4 minutes, we looked gassed, and you're just putting a lot of energy into wasted movement, and that comes with maturity.
Yeah, I mean, the Reddies have a lot of, it's a learning curve, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
And look, by no means are we saying this Ready team is championship caliber right now, but they've been getting better. That's the thing, is they've gotten better over the last 3 games, and you hate to see a first half like that after the way they've played over the last 3 games.
Well, to get better, sometimes you take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Now, let's see what we do the second half, because we're looking for better improvement on defense. I got a couple of texts. I've been getting texts all game from former players. Ready All-American Andre Ware. He texted and said, "Coach, we need some closeout drills." So he's not even watching it. He's just listening. He can tell. And Robert Herbert, who was a great point guard here, the all-time best free throw shooter in the history of the school. They said, "Coach, they've got to play a little bit harder on defense." Let's see what happens this half.
Well, the Reddies will have the basketball to start the second half as we will work from left to right of your radio dial. Reddies trail 53-34. Student section still rocking and rolling here at the Duke Wells Center. Nobody's really left this arena because they know that in the Battle of Ravine, anything can happen in the second half.
Well, that's right, and we've got to take it in portions. First 5 minutes, let's cut it down a little bit and see where we are at that point.
Daly's got the basketball, works it left side, out to Kozan. Kozan tops the key to Boop. Now they work it right side to Daly. Now here's an alley-oop to Pomley. Pomley knocks it down. And that was a great alley-oop from Daly to Pomley, and it's 53-36.
Nice way to start the half. Coach likes to run that play.
Now here is McCleary for OBU. He gives the ball over to Barate. Barate has it right wing. Barate stands right in front of the bench of OBU. Cross-court pass. They work it back down low right into the hands of Brown. It was deflected off the hands of Holcomb, and the ball just flew right into the hands of Brown. He was able to easily lay it in.
He's got a bad break there, RJ.
So now, top of the key goes Daly. Daly works it right side to Pomley. Pomley out to Aaron Cooper, topside over to Kevin Kozan on the wing. Kozan in the lane, pulls up from 8 feet away. It's no good, and the ball's going to go out of bounds, and last touched by Boop for Henderson State. One thing, Coach, we hadn't really talked about is Pomley didn't really play much of the first half because he got in foul trouble.
Absolutely, and it hurts. We don't have a lot of depth inside, so that does hurt us.
36-55. OBU leads as McCleary has the basketball. Now goes topside to Brown. The ball's intercepted, taken by Daly. Daly in the front court for Henderson, and he's fouled. He's fouled by Tyrell Brown. Has tried to go for the steal, and he's got a little too much body that time, and that'll be Brown's 3rd personal foul and the first team foul for OBU.
Yeah, Brown, who's big and beefy, tried to challenge the point guard. I didn't think the ref was going to call it there for a minute.
Now here's Daly, top of the key for Henderson, as Daly now works it right side to Pomley. Pomley on the wing, goes top side to Cooper, over to Kozan on the left side. He'll go left side of the paint, finger roll, it's no good, and it goes out of bounds, and it stays with Henderson.
Now, Kevin's made 2 strong moves this half and just hadn't quite been able to get the little teardrop to go down, but he's looking a lot more aggressive.
As the inbound pass is going to come from the right side of the goal. As the inbound to Boop, and he's going to slam it in. It was a bounce pass to Boop, and he was all by himself.
Yeah, they ran Kozan off a double screen, and everybody went for him, the shooter, and left the boot right open underneath the basket.
Here's Barate on the wing. Barate going to just flip the ball to Holcomb, and they're just going to go back and forth on that right side. Now cross-court pass to McCleary. McCleary on the left wing. Going to get around Boop. Now working to the right corner. Here's the 3-point attempt by Westbrook. It's no good. He rebounds it. Kicks it back out left side. Now they work it back down low to Holcomb. He puts up the shot, and he's fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Boy, our energy's much better this half, RJ. We're not letting the ball reverse quite as easy. We're getting in the passing lanes. We just had a couple of bad breaks. We didn't. The ball deflected there. We didn't get the rebound. But we look a lot better on defense right now.
So now Carvin Holcomb's going to go to the free throw line. He is a 50% free throw shooter. Not been to the line tonight. First shot's in the air, and it's in and out, no good. Checking the ball game for OBU is they tore Lopez Brayton. And Zadrunas checks in the ball game for the first time.
First time, and I don't know. I didn't see what Daly did, but Coach, I think Coach is going to have a short leash this half. If you don't block out, if you don't do something, you're coming out pretty quickly.
Second shot's in the air, rattles around, in and out, no good. Rebound's taken by Cooper. Now Cooper's going to bring the ball in the front court. Aaron Cooper stands about 6 feet away from the three-point line, top side. Now bounce pass to Kevin Kozan on the left. Kozan out to Pomley. Pomley back to Kozan. Free throw line. He lost the handle on it. Right to Pomley for three. In and out, no good. And Ator's right there to get the rebound for OBU. 17:30 to play in the ball game. 55-38 OBU. Ator works the ball right side to Westbrook. Westbrook top side. That's out to McCleary for three, and he knocks it in. And that'll make it 58-38. Back out to a 20-point lead for OBU.
It's not the shot we wanted on offense down there, RJ.
So now Kozan, he'll work the left side of the paint. It'll be a teardropper that falls, and he knocks it in. It's down to an 18-point lead.
Well, he's a lot more aggressive this half for sure.
Now here comes Barate. Barate works the ball to Ator. Back to him. He stands in front of the OBU bench on that far right side, and now we've got a whistle and a foul, and the foul is going to go against Henderson. That's their second team foul. The foul is going to go against Boop, and for Boop, that's his second personal foul.
Yeah, and Boop, that was a screen and roll 30 feet from the hole. RJ, he cannot pressure a guard like that. They're going to call a foul. He's not quick enough. That's not a very smart foul.
So here's the inbound as Holcomb's got it. They work it down low to McCleary, and he's going to lay it up, and he misses the layup. It was partially blocked, I think, as Zadrunas comes down with it. Here comes Henderson in the front court. Zadrunas in the lane, now works it right side. It's out to Cooper. Now Cooper goes top side, back to Zadrunas for three. No, he's going to step inside the three-point line. It's for two, but he still knocks it down, and it's 58-42.
It's good to see Z get something positive going for him.
Now we've got a whistle and a timeout charged to OBU. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 58-42, down to a 16-point lead. And, Coach, the momentum, not really momentum, but just the overall spirits of that the whole team look a little bit different for Henderson in the second half.
Well, we're playing harder. We're being more aggressive on defense. And in the first half, they basically passed the ball where they wanted to, no pressure whatsoever, and now we're not letting them reverse the basketball. We're getting up in them a little bit. We just have to be a little smarter.
Well, as the Reddies at the 16-21 mark, the leader on the team in points right now is Kevin Kozan with 12, and then you've got Tappan with 8, Cooper with 7, and then it's just kind of spread out. Pomley's got 6. I bet you Pomley's only played about 3 or 4 minutes in this ballgame. He hadn't played very much.
Well, absolutely, and a couple of possessions, RJ, you start cutting in this thing. I think we cut it down to 17, 16 a minute ago, and we come down, and there's a difference. You have to learn. There's a difference of a 25-footer when you're tied and 25-footer when you're down 15.
Yeah.
And, we took a 25-footer, and they go down and hit a 3, and all of a sudden it's 21 again. And you just can't take one at that point. You've got to understand the difference in the game, the point of the game.
Well, the largest lead of the ball game for OBU was 23 points, as it's down to 16 right now. And here comes OBU. Is bringing it up. It's going to be Malin Martin. Excuse me, that's not Martin. That's Corbett. Corbett works the right side, and the ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Kozan.
Okay, now we've got some subs in here. We got Z in here. We got Moreno. We didn't switch on defense correctly that time. Let's see if we can straighten that out.
Westbrook has ball top side. Gets to Corbett on the left wing. Now Corbett going to pull up for 3. He was left all alone, and he knocks it down. He had a fake to the right, and then the Reddies bit, and he just said, I'll take the 3-point shot.
Well, I don't know what we were doing, to be honest with you.
Here's Daly, top of the key, gives it to Kozan on the right wing. Now goes to Z at the top side. Down to Morello, as he's going to have a fingertip roll that doesn't go, but he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Good cut by Ben. Coach is not happy about that defensive possession. If you're switching everything, RJ, you switch. There's no question. And Pomley and Z, act like they didn't know if they were switching or not.
Well, we've got a media timeout. 15:48 to play in the ball game. 61-42. Henderson trails OBU on the Henderson State Radio Network.
Ready for another season of hard-hitting game day parties? Hunger is ready to strike without mercy. Whether you join the party at a tailgate or in your own living room, Subway Catering's lineup includes giant subs, sandwich platters, cookie platters, chips and drinks, everything you need to crush hunger and score a touchdown for football fans everywhere. So get in there. Subway, eat fresh. Catering orders must be placed 24 hours in advance. See participating store for details.
Don't be sidelined due to your injury. The orthopedic team at Texarkana Surgery Center with Drs. Richard Hilborn, Trey Mitchell, Doug Thompson, and Tom Young are here to help get you back in the game. Texarkana Surgery Center, taking special care of our community for over 18 years.
.48 to play as Henderson trails 61-42. And I tell you, Coach, I don't know why this is surprising to me, but I just keep looking at these three-point numbers for OBU. They're now 11 of 16 from the three-point line for 69%.
Yeah, you know, they are shooting it well. We're giving him a lot of open shots, but even open shots, they're knocking them down in an opponent's floor. That's pretty good.
So now Morello goes to the free throw line. He's going to shoot two, and Morello on the day is 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Going to bounce the ball a few times as first shot is in the air, and it's in and out, no good.
I can convert those.
Leading scorer right now for OBU is Westbrook with 18 points. McCleary has 14. Second shot's in the air, and it's good. 61-43, OBU leads this one as full court press is on for Henderson, as now we've got a whistle and a foul. Morello just went, as Westbrook went high to get the ball. Morello stuck two hands on his backside. That'll get you a foul every time.
Well, he did have a chance at a steal. The pass was very high and kind of lobbed in there, and he couldn't make up his mind, and I think he got caught in between.
Tyrell Brown just checks in the ball game for OBU, as well as Boop. And Boop will check in for Morello. For Morello, he's got 2 fouls in the game. Boop comes back in, and he's got 3 fouls.
Get a little backcourt pressure now. We're trying to apply more pressure.
As bringing the ball in is Holcomb. Holcomb goes right side to Tyrell Brown. Brown stands on the right wing. He'll hand the ball to McCleary. McCleary being guarded by Kozan. They work it left side. That's out to Corbett. Corbett to the left wing to McCleary. Back to the top of the key they go. Down to the free throw line to Brown. Brown with a right turn hook, and he sticks it in. And it's 63-43. Back out to a 20-point lead. As Daly's got it top of the key. Daly now works the right side of the paint. He'll go up. He'll put the shot up. It rolls around. It's no good, but he's fouled. And he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Well, they're having their way with us on the offensive end, RJ. Even when we defend the shooters, they're taking it inside. Boot looked like he was a little concerned with his third foul right there. Went right over the top of him.
So Daly's going to go to the free throw line, and he's not been there today, and he's a 62% free throw shooter. Shots in the air. It's high off the back of the rim. No good.
You know, Terrell Brown from Jacksonville, the big guy inside, he's probably RJ, probably 6'6", about 240,
yeah.
250.
Yeah.
You know, he's doing a good job. He's patient down there. He's got a nice little jump hook. He's hard to handle. He's a load.
Second shot's in the air. It's in and out, no good. And it's taken by Brown off the rebound. And we're down to the 15-minute mark here in the ball game. As Corbett's got it, works it top side to Brown, and Brown's going to travel with the basketball.
Now, just as we said that, he tried to play point guard, which is not his position.
Oh, he's done that a couple times tonight where the big man's out there handling the basketball at the point, and just don't see that very often.
Now, which we ought to take advantage of. Boop should be in the paint, which he was that time.
So now Kozan brings the ball in the front court. Now he gives it off to Daly. Daly stands topside as he gives it off to Z. Z now over to Kozan on the right wing. He'll drive right baseline, go up with the right hand. He's fouled, and so Kozan now will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, and he's limping. He is holding that right knee, and
I think he came down on the defender's foot that time. May have tweaked his ankle a little bit. But this is the Kozan I like to see right here, okay? You know, if they come out and defend you, put it on the floor and make them foul you. And he's doing a very good job this half of that.
So Kozan's going to go to the free throw line as his first shot's in the air, and it's good. Kozan's he's done a good job at the line tonight as he's now 5 of 5.
Yeah, he does. He looks a lot more confident there.
Already shooting 70% from the free throw line tonight on 14 of 20 shooting.
Yeah, we're doing much better.
Second shot's in the air, and good. Now checking in the game is going to be Tappan.
He's going to have to come out. I think he tweaked that ankle a little bit.
So inbound pass is going to come as they work it up the right side to Westbrook. Westbrook
pressure
to Barate. Barate back to McCleary. Boy, they got up quickly into the front court as Corbett's got it. Now back to McCleary as they work it right side to Corbett. They down low to Brown. Brown's going to go off the right side of the glass, and he puts it in. It's good. And it's now 65-45. Back out to a 20-point lead. Here's Daly out to Tappan. Top of the key. Tappan gives it off to Z. Z holding on to the basketball as he'll work it left side to Daly. Daly thought about the three and now get it back to Z with 7 on the shot clock. Over to Pomway, the free throw line to Tappan. 3 on the shot clock. Down to 2 as they put it up from 8 feet away. Tappan does. Boop's there to get the offensive rebound. He sticks it back in. It's no good. And the rebound's taken by Brown for OBU. 13:45 and counting left here in the game as Westbrook's got it. Now Brown for 3 from the top of the key. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Westbrook's right there to get the offensive rebound. He goes up with the right hand, and it's no good, but he's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Well, not a good series that time. Boop on the other end, your postman is 15 feet from the hole, and he tries to go for the steal and gave up an easy layup, and then we didn't convert on the other end. Not a good possession that time, and Tappan didn't block out. He ran to the board that time when the ball was shot. I don't know. Tappan looks a little, doesn't look in sync tonight, like he has been. He looks a little confused offensively and defensively.
So his first free throw is good. Is checking the game for the Reddies is Aaron Cooper and Panaggio.
We need to get him some touches down close inside and see if we can get him off a little bit.
As the second shot's up, we've got a whistle and lane violation on OBU, and so that last bucket won't count as it's 66-45. And the inbound pass is going to come from Panaggio, and OBU is going to do a little backcourt pressure themselves.
Yeah, a little token pressure.
As Cooper will bring the ball in the front court. Cooper at top of the key, 13:24 and counting as he gives it to Tappan. Tappan trying to find somebody to get it to. He'll work it left side. Now he gives it into the hands of Cooper. Cooper tries to get around a screen, and we've got an offensive foul on Boop. Boop's going to pick up his 4th personal foul after it's an offensive foul on him, and I imagine you're going to see him come out of the ball game soon.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, RJ. That's the new rule, but he looked like he was pretty solid to me.
Now here's McCleary for 3 from the right wing. It's no good off the back of the iron as Panaggio comes down with the rebound. Panaggio in the front court. Panaggio works the ball back to Z on the left wing as he kicks it back top side to Cooper. Back to Z. Z for 3 from the wing. He rattles it home for the Ready Money ball. And it's 66-48, 12:44 and counting. And now we've got whistles, and looks like there's some liquid on the floor, and so they're going to bring on the squeegees and get all that precipitation off the floor. Coach, they didn't have those squeegees when you were coaching, did they?
No, we just rolled around on the floor until it was dry.
They said somebody got the towel and brought it out, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Got the towel. Most
fancy
time it was
squeegees.
me off the bench. Coach would say, hey, go ahead and mop up the floor. I said, Coach, I'm too valuable to mop up the floor.
Here's the inbound as it's deflected away out of the hands of McCleary into the hands of Panaggio. Panaggio right side to Kozan. Kozan in the right side of the paint. He goes up. And
nice.
He got bailed out as he gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Well, he definitely had no chance of making that, but he did a good job of giving a little head fake, and I believe that's 4 on the big guy.
Is that on Brown? 4 on Brown?
4 on Brown. We need him out of there.
Well, you got Boop with 4, and now Tyrell Brown's got 4. And so Kevin Kozan, his first shot's up and good. So checking in is going to be Malin Martin along with Carvin Holcomb.
Well, I like what I see. I've mentioned this before. I like what I've seen out of Kevin this half. This is, he's being aggressive, putting it on the floor. He's drawn a lot of fouls this half. Z's doing some positive things tonight. We haven't seen him do that lately.
Second shot's in the air and good. Boy, Kevin Kozan 8 for 8 at the free throw line.
Yeah, backcourt pressure. Now you got to be careful here because they have a good team as good as shooters as they are. They can break it in a hurry and hit and shoot the 3.
Here's Malin Martin for 3 from the far side. It's no good. Rebound's taken by Panaggio. Panaggio brings the ball in the front court. And we've got a whistle and a foul. The foul's going to be on Corbett. And so now that's going to give...
Still at one more.
Yeah, that's about to say that's only the 16th foul, but it's the third foul on Corbett. And you're starting to see a lot of guys for OBU starting to rack up fouls.
Yes, and miss some open jumpers for a change.
Now here's Aaron Cooper as he stands top of the key. He works it left side to Panaggio. Panaggio thought about the three. He's going to kick it back out to Cooper. Cooper back over to Pomley in the left corner. Pomley's going to drive the left side of the lane. Fingertip roll, it's no good. And the rebound's going to be taken by Holcomb with 11:56 to play.
He got a nice move by Pomley. He got in the paint. You just have to finish that.
Now Jordan Corbett brings the ball up, works it right side. That's out to Buchanan. Buchanan top side to Holcomb. Left side goes Malin Martin. Martin swings back left side to Corbett. Down to 11 on the shot clock. Ball is going to be deflected out of bounds off of Kevin Kozan. And we've got a media timeout. 11:39 to play, 66-50. Reddies trail OBU on the Henderson State Radio Network.
The strength of a college is only as strong as its community. That's something we here at Southern Bancorp believe in. Here at Southern, we proudly support our local college athletes. So when the HSU Reddies or the OBU Tigers step out to play, we're right there with them. And right now, support your favorite team with your very own personalized HSU or OBU Southern Bancorp debit card. To learn more, come by one of our many convenient locations or go online at banksouthern.com. Southern Bancorp, building communities, changing lives.
Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
This locker room look-in is brought to you by Visit Hot Springs.
Well, let me tell you about our QB. He's quick as a hiccup. He's got range, skill, versatility, untapped potential. He's a tremendous young man of character and integrity. In this game of inches, he's got the whole 9 yards.
Quarterback your family's visit to Hot Springs. It's Arkansas's #1 vacation destination because there's something for everyone. Come on down, Coach. Hot Springs has all the fun. Follow Hot Springs on social media or plan your trip at visithotSprings.org.
11:39 to play here in the ball game as 66-50 OBU leads this thing. As I'm RJ Hawk alongside the coach Grady Bean. And Ouachita Baptist is going to inbound the basketball from the near sideline with 10 seconds on the shot clock. As they'll get it topside. That's out to Holcomb. Holcomb will have it on the left wing. Gets out to Malin Martin at the free throw line now. On the right side, that's out to Corbin. He has a floater on the right side of the lane that goes. And it's 68-50.
Well, that was entirely too easy, RJ. They just penetrated at will on us that time.
Now Aaron Cooper goes left side, and the ball is intercepted and taken by Corbett. And he'll bring it in the front court. Corbett now gives the ball to Barate. Barate now over to Malin Martin. Stand topside. They're going to let some time roll off the clock, so we're down to 11:05 and counting. Now Corbett has the ball out by the scorer's table. Corbett goes top of the key. Corbett goes left side to Malin Martin. Down low to Barate. Barate with the right hand. He bounces it off the right side. Offensive rebound by OBU as Holcomb picks it up. New shot clock. And Corbett will have it, and he'll slow things back down as he comes out towards the GAC logo on the near side. Corbett takes it back topside to Barate, almost to the midcourt stripe. And Kevin Kozan almost got a steal that time. And he slipped, and well, it looks like that ankle's giving him a little bit of problem. As checking the ball game is going to be Daly and Morello, Ben Morello, and checking out Panaggio and Cooper.
Well, at least Kevin got out there in the passing lane, and that's what we haven't done all night. So he's playing aggressively this half.
Inbound's going to come from Buchanan as he gets in the hands of Corbett. Corbett stands about 8 feet away from the three-point line, top of the key. They work it right side to Barate. Barate down low now. Barate has it low post, right hand, puts it up. It bounces around and goes. And it's now 70-50, back out to a 20-point lead. 10-18 left here in the game. Kozan for three on the right wing. It's in and out, no good. Morello's right there to get the rebound. He sticks it back in. And it's 70-52. Nice job by Morello that time.
Yeah, good job. I'm glad to see something positive for him.
Bringing the ball in the front court is Corbett. Corbett works it left side for OBU. Now they work it back to the right side as Corbett's got it on the right wing. Down low they go to Holcomb, and he puts it up with the right hand, but there's a whistle and a foul prior to the shot. And he'll have it down on the right side of the baseline.
And what you're seeing right now, RJ, and I'm sure people watching on video can see it at home, A college guard, if you do not have any ball pressure on him and he can pass that ball wherever he wants to, it is hard to defend. And right now, we do not have any ball pressure. And OBU's basically doing what they want to with the basketball.
Corbett's going to inbound the pass as he's going to throw it all the way into the backcourt. Stolen away by Kevin Kozan. Kozan spin move in the lane with the left hand. It's no good. And Zadrunas comes in to try to save, but it goes out of bounds. Kevin tried to do a little too much right there, but it was an aggressive play by Kozan.
Absolutely. That's what we need. We need 4 other people doing that. Yeah, he should have slowed down, got himself gathered. He had a freshman there who, kind of let the play get away from him from Ouachita and had a chance to convert.
So now Corbett will bring the ball back in the front court, down to 9:40 and counting left in the game as they go topside to McCleary. McCleary hands the ball off to Westbrook. Top of the key, they work it right side to Malin Martin. Down to the right corner to Corbett for 3. It's no good. Pomley comes down with a rebound for Henderson. Pomley now works the ball up court to Daly. Daly works left side to Zadrunas. Now right side out to Kozan. Kozan in the lane. And we've got a whistle and a foul.
1-1.
So your best free throw shooter tonight is going to the free throw line as Kevin Kozan is 8 of 8 from the charity stripe. As checking in for OBU is going to be Barate.
I want you to look at us out there, RJ, and we got one player, Kevin Kozan, who's almost exhausted, and he's playing hard the second half. And if we need 4 other people looking the same way.
So Kozan at the free throw line. First shot's up. It hits off the front of the rim. Right, no good, but Pomley's right there. He sticks it back up, and he's fouled.
Got to finish that. Finish that.
So now Pomley's going to go to the free throw line. That's the first miss for Kozan on the evening.
He's really tired. It shows.
You can tell. I mean, he's kind of dragging right now, and he's played a lot of minutes so far in this game.
Yeah.
I don't remember too many times Kozan's come out of the game.
No, and he shouldn't.
Pomley's first shot's up, no good. As checking in is going to be Tappan. Tappan will check in for Kozan.
We're shooting free throws a little better tonight, RJ, but sometimes it's easier to shoot when you're not in the ball game. But once again, every time we start to make any type of move, a free throw, bug gets us again.
Second shot's up and good by Pomley. Well, he's now 18 of 26 from the free throw line. So now here comes Corbett. Corbett gets it back out topside to Barate. Back to Corbett. They work it right side to Westbrook. He'll lose the handle on it. We've got a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to be charged that time to Zadrunas. And it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Ouachita Baptist. Is at the free throw line. It'll be Lakeith Westbrook. 8:57 to play as the first shot is in the air and good. Reddy's have outscored OBU this half, 19-17.
Yeah, it's been kind of a slugfest this half.
Second shot's in the air and good as well. 72-53 as Daly's going to bring the ball in the front court. Daly tops the key, gives it over to Morello, the high post. Morello at the free throw line. He'll lose the handle on it, regain possession, and going to work it right side to Pomley. 14 on the shot clock. Pomley on the right wing. Pomley, he lost the handle on it into the hands of Daly. Back to Zadrunas for 3. He rattles it home for the Ready Money ball.
See, man, he looks more confident tonight shooting the basketball. That early one got him off a little bit.
72-56. Zadrunas now has 8 points as Corbett brings the ball in the front court. Zadrunas guarding heavily on Corbett as they work the ball right side, and McCleary's fouled as he tried to make the turnaround Tappan. And Tappan will pick up his foul. That'll be the second on him, and so now McCleary will head to the free throw line and shoot the 1-and-1.
When a good guard catches that far out to the hole and you get up in him, when he makes that first move, you got to drop step a little bit and give him a little room. Then the referees this year especially, they're not going to let you body him out there that far from the hole.
So McCleary's at the free throw line, and he is an 85% free throw shooter. He has not been to the line tonight. Shots in the air and good.
Well, they all look good shooting free throws for sure.
Justin McCleary, who played at Jacksonville, Arkansas, and played for a state championship team at Jacksonville.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to one of my former players and one of our old friends stopped by earlier, Micah Marsh, up at Episcopal. He's got a player, a freshman, Malin. What's Malin's last name?
It's Malin Martin.
Malin Martin, yeah. He's doing a good job tonight.
As the second shot was up and good, and McCleary's got 16. Here's Tappan, drives left baseline. His block's deflected away, and now here's Barate on the right wing. Back to the top of the key to Westbrook. They swing it left side to Corbin. Under 8 minutes to play as they work it down low to Holcomb. He goes up with the left hand. It's good. And it's now 76-56.
Well, OBU's doing a good job of recognizing mismatches. Took it right inside on Z that time.
Now here's Zadrunas. Zadrunas top side. Got the basketball as he'll work it over to the left to Daly. Daly on the left wing. Daly's going to slow things back out and set up the offense. 7:28 and counting. As he's got it, top of the key to Pomley. Pomley will drive the lane high off the glass. It's no good. And rebound's taken by McCleary. And so McCleary will bring the ball into the front court with 7:12 and counting. Now we've got a whistle and a foul away from the ball, and that'll be a media timeout. 7:11 to play here in the game. 76-56. OBU leads Henderson on the Henderson State Sports Network.
Twin Rivers Health and Rehabilitation. Locally owned and operated in Arkadelphia, Arkansas. Our family is committed to yours. Our experienced rehabilitation team specializes in physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all working together to get you home. Call and book a tour with us today at 870-246-6337 or visit our website at twinrivershr.com. Again, that's twinrivershr.com.
Arkadelphia Super Smiles offers general dentistry for kids and young adults. Dr. Trevor Coffey and his staff look forward in treating your child and making sure they always have a super smile. Arkadelphia Super Smiles is located at 280 Professional Park Drive, Suite B in Arkadelphia. For an appointment, call 870-246-2828. And like always, our kids is accepted at Arkadelphia Super Smiles.
7:11 to play here at the Duke Wells Center. I'm R.J. Hawk alongside the coach, Grady Bean. Coach, ready to play a little bit better in the second half, but still it's just it's a bad shooting night for the Reddies so far.
Well, it is, R.J. And sometimes, you don't want to be in these situations many times in your coaching career, but you do get caught in them. And sometimes some nights you're just going to get your butt whipped. And right now, Coach Elgin's sitting over there, and he's trying to find who really wants to play. That's the big thing from here on out. Who really wants to play?
Jordan Corbett at the free throw line, an 89% free throw shooter. As his first shot goes, he's now got 8 points on the evening. Yeah, I tell you, I look at all their free throw shooting abilities, three-point shooting ability. Everybody's got a high percentage on this team.
Well, right now, obviously, they're the best team in the league.
Yeah.
They're playing the best. Now, who knows what it'll be a month or two from now, but right now, they're obviously playing the best in the league.
Second shot went, and so now Daly's got the basketball as he walks in the front court. Over to Kozan on the left side, goes topside to Pomley. Now on the right wing, out to Daly. Here's Zadrunas. He'll lose his footing, but retains possession of the basketball as Kozan's got on the left wing. Kozan back to Zadrunas, top of the key. Zadrunas, high post, he'll pull up, and he knocks it home. Zadrunas, he's got 10 points now.
Well, he's obviously, you find out who wants to play. He's obviously earning him a little more playing time tonight.
Now here's Barate. Barate works it on the right side. Now over to Holcomb, back to Corbett on the top of the key. Now back over to Barate. Cross-court pass out to McCleary, back over out to Barate on the right side. Barate goes down the low post. He gets off to Corbett. He puts up the shot. It's no good. Morello's there to get the rebound. And Morello's going to bring it up for the Reddies with 6:10 and counting here in the game. Morello over to Daly. Daly out to Kozan. Top of the key. Kozan over to Zadrunas. Zadrunas goes left side to Daly. Trying to work the ball down low as Daly works over to Pomley. Pomley over to Kozan in the left corner for three. He rattles it home for the Ready Money Ball. And it's now 78-61.
And that's what putting it on the floor and making himself a threat to go to the bucket. Now the first time he got an open three, somebody just stood there.
So now Corbett has the basketball as he works it right side. And he's going to get it into Westbrook's hands. He puts up the shot, but there was a foul before the shot. And the foul's going to be on Daly. That'll be his third.
You know, watching this play right now, RJ, reminds me of something that the guy that this court was named after, Don Dyer, used to always say, you know, wearing that uniform is a privilege. It's not a right, you know, and you have to play hard and you have to earn that right. And right now, we need to find out who wants that right.
First shot's up and good by Westbrook. Westbrook is an 83% free throw shooter, and on the night tonight, he is now 6 of 6. Second shot's in the air and good. Make that 7 of 7.
Yeah, I don't think they've hit the rim either.
So Daly will bring the ball in the front court as it's 80-61, 5:30 and counting left in the game. As they go topside to Palmley, over to Kozan on the left wing. Kozan, he'll lose the handle on it, but pick it back up. Palmley's got it top of the key now. 13 on the shot clock. Over to Daly. Now back over to Morello on the left wing. Back to Kozan. Kozan top of the key. Now back to Daly. Daly's going to get to the free throw line. He'll pull up there as the shot clock expired. He banks it off the glass, and it's good.
I heard him say bank on that, didn't you?
Yeah, the bank's open to that. Under 5 minutes to play. It's 80-63 as Corbett has it on the right side. They swing it left side to Westbrook. Westbrook, top of the key. Now they go right side to McCleary. He's down right in front of the OBU bench. McCleary goes cross court out to Corbett now. Back to the left. Corbett on the wing as they work it down low to Holcomb. Holcomb in the lane now with the left hand up and under. He's able to bank it off the glass. It's now 82-63, 4.5 minutes to play here in the game.
Oh, he's too much of a mismatch for Z down there. He's got a little height on him, and he's taking him right down in the post.
Zadrunas has it on the right wing out to Palmley, top of the key. Palmley over to Morello, left side. Now back to Zadrunas on the right, over to Kozan. He's on the right wing. Kozan tries to get around the screen. He'll pull up from 8 feet away on the baseline. It's no good. And the rebound's going to be taken by Jordan Corbett.
Nice move, just didn't go down.
Under 4 minutes to play as Corbett's got it. Corbett has the top of the key to Holcomb. They swing it left side out to McCleary. He's on the wing. Works it back down low to Holcomb. Holcomb in the lane. Tries to get it to Corbett on a backside cut. It goes out of bounds. We've got a media timeout. 3:44 to play. 82-63. Reddies trail OBU on the Henderson State Radio Network.
We make a promise at Baptist Health to you and to the community we serve.
To give compassionate care every day.
To change lives. To save lives.
Be the instrument God's restoring power. We give all our best right here in Arkadelphia.
The strength of Baptist Health behind you. The warmth of friends beside you.
Baptist Health. All our best.
At Domino's, we're more than just pizza, so mix it up with our chicken, stuffed cheesy bread, sandwiches, pastas, or medium 2-topping pizzas for $5.99 each, and we'll mix stand-up comedy with a robot.
Stuffed cheesy bread and my act have a lot in common. They're both super cheesy. Tough crowd.
Order any 2 or more of Domino's 8-piece chicken, stuffed cheesy breads, oven-baked sandwiches, pastas in a dish, or medium 2-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each. 2-item minimum. Handmade pan pizza may be extra. You must ask for this limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
Well, the media timeouts are out of the way as the Reddies trail 82-63, 3:44 to play. I'm RJ Hawk alongside Grady Bean as the Reddies trying to close out the game strong in this one as it's been a tough game.
Absolutely, it's been one of those nights, and I think Coach, what he really wished right now that the final buzzer would go off and we could practice. That's what he would like to do, but we have to play this last 3 minutes and 45 seconds. And OBU fans, they're not leaving; they love it. They're going to get their worth out of it.
Kevin Kozan gets the ball to Palmley, top of the key. They work it over to Boop. Boop lost the handle on it momentarily. They got it back to Kozan, top of the key. Kozan to Tappan in the lane with a floater, and it's in and out no good, and the rebound's taken by Corbett.
Boy, he just cannot get anything to go down tonight.
Corbett will bring the ball in the front court. Works over to Westbrook on the left wing. Now takes the top side. That's out to Brown. Brown swings it right side to Corbett. Corbett back over to McCleary in front of the OBU bench. Now down to Corbett in the right corner. Cross-court pass to Westbrook for three. He rattles it home. And it's now 85-63. Under 3 minutes to play in this one. As Daly gives it to Kozan topside. Back to Daly, who they just trade places. 16 on the shot clock as Tappan now has it. He stands topside. Tappan now going to drive the lane. He'll go up with the right hand. He's fouled. He'll hit the free throw line to shoot two.
You know, it's a player like Tappan, you watch him develop, and it's amazing how some nights you come in, RJ, and it just won't quite go down for him. I mean, those same moves that he's been finishing the last couple of games, just not quite getting to the basket for him.
Checking in for OBU is going to be Aitor Lopez Brayton, and he'll come in for the Tigers. First shot by Tappan rolls around and is good.
It's never an easy thing as a coach when you see other team emptying their bench because they're kicking your tail. That's not easy.
Well, Tappan's got 10 points now after he makes his second. So back-to-back games where Tappan scores in double figures.
Yeah, he made a lot of good moves tonight. He just got off on a bad foot, never could quite get going.
Ready to bring a full court press, and then Tigers throw in the backcourt, and it's picked up by Boop. 2:34 and counting as Kozan will bring the ball in the front court. Kozan works it right side to Zadrunas. Now to Pomley in the lane. He'll go over the right hand. It's no good. Rebounds taken by Barate. Barate will slow it down the front court. We're down to 2:15 left in the game. As now Corbett's got it. Corbett swings it right side to Aitor. Aitor now out to Buchanan, who just checked in, and he put it up, missed it, and stuck the rebound back as we're under 2 minutes to play. 87-65, and we've got a whistle, and player's going to check in. Morello's going to check in, along with Ken Euchre for Henderson.
Yeah, I think we're going to see, the benches get emptied here for the last couple of minutes.
And so now Daly's going to bring the ball up for the Reddies as we're down to 1:51 and counting. Daly inside the three-point line, works it down low to Morello. Morello lost the handle on it, and it's picked up by Malin Martin. Martin in the front court now. He still gets it out to Barate in the front. And here's an alley-oop, and it's put down by Buchanan, and it's 89-65.
Buchanan's got a little rise in him there, RJ.
Yeah, he does. Here's Zadrunas for three, top of the key. It's nothing but net. It's a ready money ball. And it's 89-68.
Was he shooting the basketball tonight?
Yeah, he's got 13 points on the night as Malin Martin comes in. He's on the front court. Here's Barate. He puts up the shot. It's no good. Here's Z. Z in the lane with the right hand. Basket goes, and he's fouled. He'll head to the free throw line to shoot one.
Well, I have to say, I think he's probably earned him some playing time tonight. He hasn't looked real good, before tonight, but he's had a good game tonight. He's come in and played well offensively and played hard defensively.
Zadrunas' free throw attempt's no good as Boop's got there to get the rebound. He goes back up with it. He's fouled, and so he'll head to the free throw line now. Zadrunas, as we talked about, has 15 points on the night. He's second on the team in points, behind Kevin Kozan with 19.
Well, if there's a positive out of a game like this, RJ, that's sometimes what happens. You find the guys who really want to play, and you move forward with them, and sometimes guys who haven't been playing get a chance and step up.
Boop's first shot's up and no good. Second shot is in the air, and it's no good as well. Rebound's taken by Buchanan. Buchanan up the left side. Still going, passes out to the right side. That's out to Malin Martin, top of the key, and he's going to slow things down as they're down to 50 seconds in the game. Malin Martin goes right side. That's out to Matthew Ward, who just checked in. Here's back to Malin for three. It's good from the top of the key. It's 92-70. Now here comes Daly into the front court. Down to 30 seconds to play. Here's Daly with the left hand, puts it up, he's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot.
I will say this, Matthew Ward, number 41, hasn't played a lot, came in from OBU that time, and RJ, early in my career, when I was coming off the bench like that, and there's 40 seconds, we're up 22, I'm not passing that basketball, so I have to admire that. He's trying to stay with the offense.
Yeah, stayed with the offense. If I get the ball, I'm shooting it.
That's right.
As the first shot by Daly is knocked down. Not too many times you get in the ball game. As
that's right.
Jordan Vance checks in for the Reddies, along with Chandler Walton and Sejan Blackwell. Shots in the air and good by Daly. So Daly able to make it 92-72. He's got 4 points on the night.
I think we're going to get to see everybody in the game here for the Reddies now, and Ouachita both.
Well, the shot clock and the game clock are almost identical as they're down to 24. And Malin Martin is just going to dribble it out at the midcourt stripe and call it a night. He's going to tick off the last 10 seconds now as the OBU crowd gets on their feet on that far side. Final score in this one is going to be 92-72 as the Tigers of Ouachita Baptist, they win their 5th straight game in conference play. Ouachita moves to 7-8 overall, and they move to 7-2 in conference play. Henderson falls to 3-11. And 3-7 in conference play. Much more of the postgame show right after this on the Henderson State Radio Network.
I was ready for college. To be out on my own, meet people who aren't just like my high school friends. To study what I wanted to study at a university I could afford. I was ready for Henderson State University. Are you? Take a virtual tour and apply online at getready.com.
That's GET